All right, guys, welcome to the Strictly Banter podcast, episode 3. But we'll call it episode 1, episode 3. We have some special guests. Can you pass me my mic by that, please? Thank you. Producer, can you hurry up? Why are you touching it like that? You guys can't see this, but he's trying his hardest not to touch it. I need to make sure I put this on.
Yeah, some of us champions in our league.
Show it to the camera. Show it to the camera.
Yeah, some of us actually.
Wait, you support Leo?
That's fair.
Yo,
That's
show us. If my dad wasn't born the last time people tested, I had to get out of the way.
We have some special guests today. Obviously, you have the usual Trooks, usual Orlando, but we have some Strictly Banter blood in the building. Starting to my right, we have Riam here. How you feeling?
Hey, great to finally be on the podcast.
Okay,
very
that's
excited.
enough talking from you. And we have the man with the quietest mic for a reason. As you can see, we all have different mics except this guy. Ephraim, Uzo, however you want to call him. How you feel, man? Can you show it with pride?
Feeling good. No,
You feel good?
It has battle scars on it. I've
The
been in
team or the
The guy doesn't
jersey?
watch
all of the
jersey.
above.
All the above.
The team is smelling.
All of the above.
Literally and figuratively. I'm not. All right, but let's get started, man. This weekend was fun, in my opinion. Just because it's week 2, people are still like frauds, so it's fun. You start to have hope. And we'll definitely get into all the frauds. But how you feel? How you guys feel about the season so far, you two?
Great season so far. It's our league to lose.
All right, that's enough talking. Ephraim, I'm kidding. You can finish.
No, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay, Ephraim, how you feeling?
West Ham top of the league,
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Facts.
sir.
That's on the docket.
Antonio for top goal scorer.
Is he top of goals right now? He has 3, right? He does have 3 goals though.
No.
So I don't know if he's top of.
I mean,
Can you
that's
look
my
that up?
dark horse. I don't know what's the difference between Antonio and Lukaku. You know what I mean? Like really, let's be real.
All right, it's okay. All right, let's get into the show, man.
Oh, we're not in agenda zone yet.
No, we're not in the agenda. So actually, are we gonna
scrap that. Save that for later.
All right, actually, you know what? Let's call. Actually, no, that will be Liverpool. Chelsea will be the agenda zone today. So we're gonna start off. We're gonna stick with you, Uzo. First thing on the docket is are Spurs legit? This was really gonna be a topic regardless of whatever happened earlier this morning. But you guys are 2 for 2. I mean, last game was a fraud, but we'll allow it. But you guys are 2 for 2. People were in here. I'm not gonna say any names. Thought you guys wouldn't even do anything without Kane. I'm not gonna say any names. But you guys are 2 for 2 now, and then somehow, some way, this Harry Kane fella lied this morning. No. Pull up the tweet. Somebody need to pull up the tweet. The guy lied this morning.
Hold on.
It's okay. He's gonna bag a nice little 20 goals. It's not gonna matter.
First of all, that wasn't even Harry Kane on his account.
It definitely wasn't Harry.
Like, mind you.
It was definitely his PR team.
Nah, that was Levy. that was a condition.
Levy has
Give me your
him
password.
in the nastiest 360 of all time. Nah, but how do you feel about? Do you think Spurs are legit? One, and also how do you feel about Harry Kane?
Legit what? Like you have to complete that question. Like
legit as in you guys can actually end.
Like
top
are
4,
we a
top 4,
legit
top,
Premier League team? Like
I mean,
are we gonna stay up? Yeah, of course we're gonna stay
Are
up.
you guys legit and you guys can potentially end up top 4, top 6?
Top 4 of what? Of the Premier League?
What else? You guys aren't anything
Top
else.
4 in London,
Wait,
maybe.
you guys aren't.
We're gonna be in the top 4 in London. I can guarantee that.
I hope so.
I
you
don't
guys
think
were in
we're
the top 4 in London last. Wait,
where are we? Well,
West
yeah,
Ham,
these guys.
Chelsea.
These guys
West
were
Ham,
fourth. Wait, no, these guys were like
They were
fifth.
West Ham came in. Hold on. How many teams in London won something?
Oh, the Community
right.
Shield.
No, but it's.
Wait, I thought you were a PSG fan.
I'm just saying. I'm just asking. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying any team yet. But how many teams in London won something last season? Okay, good. Go on.
Anyways, how do you guys feel about ending top 6, ending top 4? How do you feel?
I mean, I like top 6.
Okay.
I like top 6. I'm not gonna lie. I want to go back to Europa before we go back to champs. I think like it would
You've been
make
saying that for 2 seasons, by the way.
it would make
you've been
no
saying that for 2
sense to just jump right back into the Champions League. I don't think we have a Champions League squad. We don't have a Champions League manager.
I mean, we don't know that.
But I think we can. I think we need to like challenge for the Europa. Like actually make it to like the final or the semis. You know what I mean? Like before we
Wait, what do you mean by you guys can play Europa this season?
No. I'm talking about like next year.
Oh,
Like I want us to like get top
you
six.
guys
get
give
back
me
into
his
Europa.
5-year plan. Like what?
What? No, that's what I'm saying. Like top 6 this year.
Top
get
6
back
this
into
year.
Europa.
I mean,
yeah.
that's
a realistic
How
goal.
many games are in the conference league? We don't know. Like,
I think there's only like 2 groups, and then like you jump straight to like quarters.
What do you
or
mean
something
2
like
groups?
That. There's like 2 like big ass groups. There's like 8 teams or something. Like that.
Yes, you guys are playing
Yeah,
NBA top
it's-
4 in another
It's
league.
literally called a conference league. It's
That-
going to be nasty hours. I think that's why we're signing so many young players because we know, like there's going to be like a separate team bus, like just ship them out.
But
to Israel
here's the
and-
problem with in my opinion Nuno is we don't with Wolves obviously didn't have the funds to make any transfers. We don't know his track record in next year if you guys do get top 6. That
He's
able
not
to-
in charge of transfers anyway.
He's not.
Paratici is,
Okay, you
so-
guys just got a
Yeah,
new
we got a
director of
direct-
football, right? Okay.
Finally, we did something smart.
Well, but the thing is, yeah, you can have a director of football, but I think to a certain extent, the
Nah,
manager,
he literally has no input.
No, not that he has no input, but that's not good though. That's
very
not good.
Oh, when it's Nuno, that's very good.
Well, I'm saying that's not good
Fantastic.
because why would you sign players for a manager and then now he's like, well, I guess these are the pieces I have.
He's not going to be there long.
Okay, then that's fair.
We're
Then
signing
that's fair.
players for the team, not the manager. Like
Riam, how do you feel about Tottenham's I don't know what to call
Orlando, you mean?
it. Nah, you gotta get the guess.
Oh, okay. I thought
Because
you pointed at him and you said Rio.
My bad. How you feel about the Tottenham being so far?
It's a North London trait, isn't it? Always so close to getting everything correct, and they just screw it up right at the end of the window. Tottenham, if they had just sold Kane, they could have got a new right back to remove that leprechaun that plays there right now. They could have gotten a good strike. All right, they probably wouldn't score as many as Harry Kane, but I'm about to sound like Rafi, and I'm about to regret saying this.
Oh, you guys will meet Rafi next. You'll meet Rafi.
Firmino gets 10 goals a season, but allows Salah and Mane to get 20 a season. Son has never scored more than, I want to say, 17 in a season, and he's a 20-goal per season striker. If honestly,
He's not a striker.
Oh well, okay, winger, forward, yeah.
He can play. That's our backup striker when Harry Kane.
Like, how does he play it?
And then you get someone in like Rafinha from Leeds. I don't know. It just would have been a much more complete team. However, I like.
Wait, you're saying that if they had sold Kane,
If they'd sold Kane
and gotten another left back, another striker,
another right back, another striker, another winger, and they probably would have gotten like Laporte in that deal as well as another centre back to partner with Romero. It's easily that's up there with Liverpool and Chelsea for me, but they didn't do that. So, yeah, absolute facts. I don't.
I've never heard you be so right and so wrong in the same sentence ever. In my opinion, I agree with you. Probably would have been a better team because a more complete team. Harry Kane doesn't fix all your problems. It's almost like your radiator's bad, but you go get a new set of tires. You definitely fix where you need to be fixed. You guys have been begging for a new right back, a new center. We got a new set of center backs. Like
we got
the
Jaffet.
longest.
He's one of our own.
Who?
He's playing right back, so
Jaffet.
I will say they did a good job filling him in because I think he's locked down us both games he's played against us, and he was given a bit of hell. Against Adama or something? That's like the fastest winger in the league. He'll be
shut
fine
down
after that.
Sterling. I think the week before.
I mean, everybody really likes Sterling. Like that's not really the barometer, but it's okay.
Do you have a winger better than Sterling?
Yes.
Who? No. I mean them.
Pulisic.
No. Say it loud, please.
Pulisic.
I'm waiting for my turn.
All right, Chooks,
I
you
would
can
say-
go. Chooks, you can go. How you feel?
About Spurs. Honestly, you make so much sense, but the ultimate thing here, I think all three of us can agree, is the North London tax is so different because you can do everything right, and then you have Nuno. Nuno decides he wants Adama, and he decides to just play Adama the only way Adama can play, and probably goes and recruits the other Adama. You know there are like 4 Adamas.
There's like 4 Adamas.
That's why I told you he's
There's
not
like
in charge
there's
of
like
transfers.
7 Dembele.
If he was in charge of transfers, it would be a team of Adamas and Portuguese young stars. That's it. That would be it.
The Wolves is literally Portuguese. The
4
Portuguese,
Adamas.
a bunch of
They make their
Adamas.
jerseys look like the Portuguese
literally
kids as well.
everything.
It's
The
really
Portuguese
good.
B team and Adama shirt.
But I'm happy they didn't sell Kane because if Kane went to City, like it's
Game over.
done. I'm happy he's there because I know the annual Hurricane injury meltdown is gonna come. He's probably gonna get some North London derby goals in, but as long as they don't go too far from where they are now, like I want us to all smell together.
And you know, this year he's not gonna rush back from injury because it's
Yeah,
already
so
mad at
yeah,
us.
yeah,
He's not gonna do
Yeah, he doesn't
anything
care.
crazy.
And in the tweet, he said, "I will be at Spurs this summer." Like he specifically said, "This summer," which means, I mean, it's one of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing
I'm
with
a
what
vote with you.
Riam said though is like, even if we sold Kane, we're not getting all those players. Are you
I know.
crazy?
I
Like,
mean,
what's
you can't
that?
do
No,
the
so here's
money.
the thing.
In a
I,
week? In a week?
I
Yeah,
made the,
that's what I said.
What?
That's what I said on the first
You-
episode. I was like, "There's no
that
way
would-
that."
that wouldn't even
But
happen
see,
on
but like
FIFA.
But
this
this is what Chelsea are good at, right? Is they start from the beginning of the window. It looks like they signed like
Yeah.
I know they had a transfer ban, but like 6 months before the window
Yeah,
started.
him
like,
and Ziyech. We
get
signed
your
Ziyech
business
right
done.
after.
I made the
January.
unfortunate mistake of following Daily Hotspur on Twitter, so I hear like all their transfer news every single day, and they're linked with so many players, but they're all great players that would
And all those
genuinely
players
change
say,
them.
"Hey, we want to play Champions League
Yeah,
football."
it's sad.
Now
It's
you
sad.
can still get them. Then that's every good team is
Take them
like they are
hostage or
very
what?
very like proactive. You don't wait till you're already getting choked up with injured players. You have to go out there. You know what the problem is. This Kane stuff. You guys should have done it since. Like, if you want to get him out since. Not now. We're like,
Yeah.
it's
We didn't
awkward.
want to sell.
Yeah, I know.
And
Levy doesn't want to sell.
City
but like,
are the ones who really screwed up the deal.
Yeah, I
because
agree, I
we already
agree.
had
Yeah.
we had a figure, and they literally spent all summer bidding just below it. Like
What
What
was the
United
figure?
did with Sancho
Wasn't it-
last
we
year.
said, we started at 150 plus Laporte, and they've been bidding like 120 and 130, and no players, and then Sterling
4
was
players and
included.
like 50
And then,
million.
and then Sterling was like, "I'm not going to Spurs." It's just like, get an offer together, have a respectable discussion, and then we can talk.
This was.
But we're not selling at a discount to a rival. That makes
Agreed.
no sense.
Agreed.
I'll say this now. Let Orlando go. A City fan, was telling me that above how much he rates Harry Kane, he felt like paying 150 and Laporte was genuinely too much. Not saying that spending all of that wasn't going to give them, because the thing is, once City gets that Champions League, all right, they can rest now.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's what they've like even them winning premise, like, all right,
like,
we
they don't celebrate.
you
it.
know what I'm saying? Like, so it seemed like the Champions League was all, and maybe getting Harry Kane would have been the piece, but they felt like maybe they're almost sacrificing too much just to get that.
Laporte wasn't even in their plans up until last week when
They
Nathan actually
scored.
like stunk,
Nah,
and
he
then they
was
were like, "Yeah,
horrible.
Laporte's
It
better."
was smelly.
But he wasn't in like Pep's plan, so it's like you're not.
But I think
losing
it's a
anything.
pride thing. It's almost like how
They
much
spent 100 on Grealish that they don't need.
but that's
when
what.
they have
But the
7
Grealish thing was
wingers.
like they probably would be okay with the 100 for Kane though. That's what I'm saying. It's not the same.
that-
It's not the same.
I'm sure they would be okay.
Yeah,
That's
with
what I'm
it.
saying.
they
They
would
would
be
be
okay.
okay.
I would be okay with Mbappe
This
for
is
50.
why I love.
Like,
I
That's what I'm
love
saying, they'll be okay
Daniel
with that.
Levy. If it's probably the Arsenal, whoever is in charge of
Kroenke,
transfers,
Kroenke.
It
would
would
have
have
probably
bullied.
shipped
Oh,
Kane for
Gazidis.
50 million and probably carried the American goalie that they have. It's like
To
Levy-
Chelsea, don't
because
forget.
Levy knows he has the power. It's like, no, like if I'm gonna sell to a rival, you need to get every.
you gotta squeeze
inch.
them.
Yeah,
I
you
respect
got to.
Arsenal fucked up with Van Persie like
Yeah,
8
that
years
kind of
ago
stuff
and
too.
15
Too
million or
cheap.
nothing, and then won him a league the next year, right? It's
That
you know
was too cheap.
the equivalent City were gonna win the Champions League.
Yeah, if you
Kane
give him,
won,
if you
so,
give Kane
yeah,
for that cheap
so-
too, then they have more money to go get reinforcements.
Kane and
Levy is
and then
the
Ronaldo.
Premier League's
Because
Perez.
if they got Kane for cheap, and then you don't have Kane,
Kane and De Bruyne is already
That doesn't make any.
insanity.
It doesn't even.
If you
feel
have that
real.
on the
and
FPL
also
team,
by
you're
the time of the
cheating.
notes,
How
we
much
know
more
about
in a
Ronaldo.
real team?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we may miss Ronaldo by a day, but we'll definitely come around to that.
Oh man,
Orlando, how do you feel about all of this?
So I was getting ready to come on here and be exactly like Ephraim, say that we're not even like top 4. But you know what? I'm gonna switch my tune. This is gonna be my agenda zone. we're winning top 4. We're winning Conference League, and we're making runs at cups.
Which cups?
I believe any cup, whatever is involved. Nuno is the guy, man. Nuno is the guy.
So, all banter aside, sorry. let's slightly go to strictly facts.
I didn't remember the rules. Everybody's allowed one
Yeah,
banter.
yeah.
Per episode.
Oh wait.
Yeah, everyone's allowed one. So you
Nah,
want to
I
use it
can't.
now?
I
You don't
can't because
use
I
it
have to
now.
go against Riam. I won't allow it. But I am gonna do strictly facts. Strictly facts means I don't think you guys are gonna win. Well, maybe you guys may win Carabao Cup because obviously the likes of Arsenal are trying their best XI in against West Brom. So you guys may try the same and may.
There's no point at the producer. Point at my
Like
producer.
it seems like everybody may be trying their best XI, so maybe you guys will win that. But like all jokes aside, you're not winning FA Cup. Maybe Conference League. Well, okay, stop laughing.
Bro, he knows it's comical.
No. The thing is, Orlando only likes Nuno over Mourinho because Nuno's black.
Hey,
Wait, how black is he? What is he black from?
He's black.
How? How? I've heard this, but how is he black?
How black is?
Is he Afro
I
Latino?
never co-signed it.
Is he because he has a tan? I'm so confused.
He's considered black. Like,
Where?
I
What's
don't
his
know.
connection?
I don't know.
Where's his passport? Nah, that's hilarious.
He's the exact same thing as Mourinho. This guy hated Mourinho.
No, like literally.
and
Like,
now Nuno's the guy.
I mean, yeah, you guys play 4 at the back, right? You
They
guys
5 at the back today against Pacos de
There's no way.
Ferreira.
Wait, no, wait. Let's be serious here.
We absolutely did.
Who played today?
Eric Dyer, Ben Davies,
Nah, but they had
and
the whole,
Romero.
the whole team, like, they had the whole team out there.
I don't think you guys will win FA Cup, but I think would Conference League be satisfiable with the banter have to go away if you win the Conference League?
No,
No,
because
Ben-
it's
Ben-
a lose-lose. You win it, you lose, and you lose it, you lose.
Yeah, it's
Even
almost like
worse.
set. Like, would you like as a player? You know the whole like, oh, when they put the trophy, you're like,
But-
can you get live?
But
Kane-
I
Kane's
guarantee
face
you,
is going to
Hey,
be a
to
meme.
Fair, to be fair, did you see the way we celebrated that Audi Cup in 2018?
Yeah.
We'll be celebrating it.
Kane's
Our
face
players will be
is
celebrating
absolutely
anything,
going to be
bro.
a meme because they're probably going to put him like right by like the City players holding the like some major trophy
Yeah.
that they just won, and he'll be like holding the Conference League.
Smiling,
What
and,
could
and,
it
you'll,
be?
and you'll probably
what
have
does the cup look like?
who knows.
We don't
Might
even
be
know,
that.
bro.
Into the champions of the 2022 conference. And you know what's gonna be so funny? He's gonna have a great PR thing on Twitter talking about some so proud of the team. Can you come remove yourself? But I do think with Kane staying, you guys will accidentally end up top 6 this season. Only because
Not accident. I think we'll be comfortably top 6. There's not that many good teams
by
this year. A lot of
that's
teams
what I
had
mean by
turnover,
accidentally.
yeah.
Accidentally, I mean, I think we're gonna cover them. Hopefully, actually, we're gonna cover them towards the end. But you have the likes of West Ham and Leicester, who are the other West Ham.
Europa.
Huh?
Europa.
No, that's what I'm about to say. The likes of them having to struggle in Europa, who are the other teams that could potentially end top 5, top 6. They're gonna struggle with that. We're gonna talk about that Leicester West Ham game slightly, just because they are on the 6-pointer. Those two teams are on the 6-pointer. So you guys, because you have no pressure of being Europa or being in any of these other top European leagues, may just end up being top 6 by default. I don't believe the same thing for them. I do believe the same thing as you guys because you arguably have the best player in the league staying on your team. Speaking of him, is City finally in trouble now? Because we were speaking on this for the past 2. In trouble as in being second in the Premier League with that team is not good enough.
yeah.
Not winning Champions League is not good enough.
They're in trouble.
They're not.
They're in
I feel
trouble.
like even without Ronaldo, the only team that can really come to City is Chelsea.
Liverpool.
No,
Bro, no, I don't think so. Because,
Chelsea in league play, they're not proven yet.
bro,
That's
they're gonna
fine,
be.
sure.
They're gonna be.
Let's not talk. Stick
but
with
I'm saying
City, though.
with
Stick with
City
City.
is Pep has the system. It's proven it works, and he's done the same thing consistently year after year after year.
Yeah.
The only reason-
he knows how to farm league points.
Yeah.
He's good at it.
The only reason why I feel Liverpool won that league was just the way you guys started and didn't stop. Because with City, eventually they have that crazy
Fernandinho
record.
is center back. That's
Yeah,
what
when you just-
Fernandinho is center back.
Pep
is
is just
why
gonna
they
get
lost.
annoyed. You know how he's just gonna get annoyed and play. Right now,
Also, it's his last year, so he's gonna go all out to
Yeah,
win.
he has
whatever.
to.
2 years.
It's not next year. It's just like
I thought he said he was stepping
he's
away.
2023 is when he's
eventually
stepping
not,
down.
no.
Yeah.
What do you even know what's even more annoying? Everyone says Sterling scores only tap-ins. He doesn't score real goals. Bro, they have my goods. My goods knows how to inconvertible tap-ins, convertible tap-ins. Bro, Ronaldo can create anything out of nothing. Then he's good in the air. Bro, De Bruyne is good. De Bruyne is good.
Wait. He's not there yet.
But I'm saying, but I'm sorry.
Okay. So say he is right.
Okay,
De Bruyne
so-
gets injured for 3 months every single year.
Bro, they have-
It's
bro,
not
they
3
have-
months. You guys would be exact. It's not 3 months. It'd be
Bro,
like
I'm saying,
it'd be
I'm
6
saying-
weeks.
They've
Everyone
won the
is
league
fit.
twice without.
And they've
fit
won the league.
Kevin
He
De
first
Bruyne.
He was
without
out for
De Bruyne.
five
Yeah, but the
games
players are like
last
Kyle
season.
Walker was
It
like
felt like
28 years
more,
old
though.
once
Be
upon a
real,
time.
be
He's like
real.
33
But
now.
Like because he
and-
was always like working himself back in the form.
Yeah, he would come back, but like play like 20 minutes.
Bro, plus like the team, they are so deep that they don't need De Bruyne to go kill himself. Bro, go have time off.
I got Jack Grealish.
Yeah, they
He
have Jack
created the
Grealish.
most chances last year, right?
Now,
Or
if
second
they
most?
get Ronaldo, I'm sorry.
He was up there.
Okay, put it this way, right? It's the Manchester Derby, all right? Who does Jadon Sancho is top of his game, let's say he is, right? Who does
Yeah,
he come up against for Manchester City at left back?
I mean, he doesn't play.
Who?
Well,
Jadon Sanchez?
certainly not
Who's-
underrated.
Who's he going to come up against at left back? It's either Benjamin Mendy, who I don't think he's going to be playing anymore, or
I think
Zinchenko.
that's safe to say.
Yeah, or
this season-
Zinchenko, or let's say
Couldn't
Zinchenko's
happen
injured.
to
Like,
him.
Who's the other left back?
Zinchenko.
That's it. Zinchenko and Mendy.
Cancelo.
Sometimes they,
No,
sometimes
no.
they play Cancelo on the
I
left and
remember
play
the
Walker on
game
the right.
against us last year. I know you remember it. Cancelo was showing fresh hell to our players, and I don't really watch. I've not really watched them play that much, but trust me, they have. Bro, they don't even use Mendy. Do you rate Mendy?
He played the first two. No, I hate Mendy. I do
But I'm
not
saying
rate
like
him.
no one rates Mendy. Is that one guy that is in the class project? Nobody sees him until it's time for presentation, and he's there with his head dyed, and he's just standing in one corner. The guy has won everything winnable, and I have not seen him play
That's
a
true.
minute of football.
But my thing with what Riam said is like City don't need to beat United to win the league.
You're right.
They never
don't,
had
but
to.
This is the thing.
They can lose both
always-
games.
But I think maybe to his point, he's saying maybe to the other big teams, which you do have to beat big teams to win the league.
This
But-
is the
Yeah,
problem.
they'll
For
beat
three
they'll beat
seasons-
these guys.
For 3
They're
seasons,
not
I've
the big
seen
teams.
I've seen
They're
teams
teams,
like
traditional
show up to the
teams.
Hold
Etihad.
on, don't talk over each other.
No, I was gonna say for 3 seasons I saw teams go to the Etihad and just decide they were gonna lose the game because it's just a waste of time to
Yeah.
even try, right?
Mhm.
The season we won the league was the first time I've seen people actually try and stand up to them. When you make fun of Adama Traore, but he destroyed City that season, right?
That's when
twice,
they won
like
2-0, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
twice
they
in
won
10
2-0,
minutes, right? They are not. I have wholeheartedly believed this. I believe this more than anything. Maybe I'll save it for agenda time, right? I believe City are the most beatable team in the league. They have the weakest mentality out of all of them, and if people just try against them, they win. Tottenham had 1 shot against them and won.
But we do this every year and they
but
still
like-
win the league.
But like,
Like, they
Riam,
still
but-
win the
but
league.
that's the thing. They've already like instilled that fear. I get what you're
I'm
saying.
not scared of them.
No,
I'm
that's
not scared of
because,
one bit.
bro,
Yeah.
you have a good team. Like, no, for real, like you actually have a good team. Like you think.
So you guys, you feel like a healthy Arsenal can like. There's no way they.
bro,
guys
see,
can
see the difference between your teams and a lot of the other teams is even if you go lose to City, those teams compete. Like even if you're down 2-0 to City, you still believe somewhere that like the players are gonna play well. But a lot of the other teams like they go there from minute 1 and like
They're
they're
defeated.
already done.
Yeah, you look at like
Yeah.
Norwich this past weekend. They didn't even look
Bro,
like
they
they
didn't
Oh
looked
yeah,
like-
I'm not gonna go for them for
They
any
didn't
of
even look like they wanted to be
that.
there. Like they already
But
knew it was a
there
loss
is
of
no
3 points.
reason West Ham can't go to the Etihad and win. Leicester mashed them up last season 5-2, and like they were
I
winning
mean that
5-1
was a
at one point.
fluke. They had like 2 penalties. It was a
No,
weird
no,
game.
they dominated that game. But
Yeah.
remember,
No, they
City
didn't dominate
City
the game.
struggled at the start of the season. They
No,
they
this is
literally
always-
stumbled through the
Yeah,
start
I
of the
mean,
season.
So,
yeah,
but like
yeah.
we all know a healthy KDB, and then just the idea of Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo being
Nah,
there.
the fact you are saying I'm not scared shows
Bro,
me that
the
your
disgust on
team
his
is
face
doing the
is
right
so
thing.
funny.
But
The fact that you are not scared shows me that his team is doing the right thing.
But let's talk about Ronaldo real quick.
Yeah.
The thing about Ronaldo is like a City fan. He's not really a City fan. He doesn't really watch soccer. He texted me today. He was like, "Oh, Ronaldo coming." I'm like, you have to check his ego at the door. Look at those Portugal games. Why'd you make that? Why'd you make that face? He has to check. Do you not feel like he has to check his ego at the
No,
door?
not at all.
Why not?
To who?
He's Ronaldo. Like, what do you mean?
But that's the problem.
When has he ever checked
those,
his ego
hold on,
at
hold on.
any
Because
door?
in those Portugal games, where I mean, like he's having a 0 out of 10.
But he scores though.
but
He scores.
But,
He
okay, no,
scores.
but like on like obviously sometimes if you play 95 minutes and you're supposed to be the goal, you should score. But that's the problem. Sometimes you may score in the 73rd minute if you got subbed off. If you're having such a bad
this
game,
agenda is not hitting.
Nah,
at
it's
all.
not hitting, bro. Because especially in Prem,
Who is he gonna check his ego for? Jesus?
bro, who is doing
Sterling?
that number 7?
Who
has number
on that
7
team is
for?
gonna like make
Sterling.
Ronaldo like,
Bro,
oh,
no
let
wonder
me
they're
get my
saying,
shit together?
Yeah, they're
Sterling
trying
is
to sell
out
him.
the
Yeah,
door.
yeah, because they
Bro,
gave him the number
he
7.
go
Absolutely.
slap Sterling. Let that number 7.
bro, remember when Ronaldo went to Juve and Cuadrado was wearing 7.
Bro,
And
Cuadrado dropped
no,
it.
no. Cuadrado said, "Yeah, I guess I can give him number 7." Like they would have torn off
Nah.
for your bag.
Ronaldo has
Two
always
number
been
sevens.
my goods. But the day I believed him was that, you know, when Evra showed the messages when Atletico they were Atletico beat Juve 2-0.
Oh, 3-2, he won in second leg.
He was chatting with Evra, bro. He literally just said, don't worry about it. Tomorrow we smash.
At home we smashed them.
At home we smash, and goes out there and scores a hat trick. Forget.
And then he does that was
Forget. Like the
glorious.
guy is going to.
It's just
so
like
good.
there's
He's
no
so
one
good.
big enough at City
That
to make
nobody-
Ronaldo check his.
but
You know where he would have checked his ego at the door? Maybe
United.
PSG.
I
Yeah,
think United.
PSG.
I think United.
No, maybe PSG. Who at United is?
He check at United.
To who?
To who? To Oli?
No, the
Hold on.
club in
Bro,
general.
He's
the club
going
in
to
general.
make Cavani
That's
tweet,
why he's going to
tweet
City, huh?
Negrita again, and they will suspend guy for the whole year. What is tearing that? And there's no club Ronaldo goes to except PSG. Where
Except PSG.
he's not
because
collecting that number 7.
Messi is the only person he halfway
But
respects.
it's not about
That's
person.
true,
It's
that's
also
true,
about
that's
okay, maybe the system isn't working, especially with
And because
you.
Sergio's
Yeah,
there
you're
as
right,
well.
you're right,
Sergio
you're
Ramos.
right, you're right.
The system may not be working with you in this game right now. Maybe we need to take you out to switch formation. I don't
Pep is
think-
not doing that to
But
Ronaldo.
that's why I'm saying you
He can
cannot
do that. He
to
can do that to
Ronaldo.
Aguero. He can't do that
But
to
this is my
Ronaldo.
problem. If he doesn't do that and then he doesn't score, and now it's like, well,
But-
everybody's gonna be like,
but-
well, I
But
feel
the
like
thing
Ronaldo
is,
should have
but
got
the
subbed
thing
off.
is, Ronaldo will score on City.
Yeah,
Can we
no,
just say that? Like,
but-
there's no if.
Yeah,
But
one,
no,
one
but
cross
what
it's
if he
gonna be a
doesn't?
goal.
He will score loads.
But that, I mean, he is. But I'm saying like, there's gonna be games where you're looking at like, damn, we probably need another. Like, if y'all drop it 0-10, every
I'm
other person
saying
getting
is-
subbed off
all I'm-
except him for.
He
All I'm
has more
saying
UCLs
is-
than the entire organization.
I'm,
He's
okay,
not
but we're
checking
talking
his
about
ego.
we're talking about 2021.
I just see this, and it goes back to Riam's point. Teams already feel defeated when they meet City. What does Ronaldo love more than anything?
Yeah.
He's going to imagine him against Norwich. breakfast, bro.
Breakfast, yeah. I
He's
feel that.
breakfast. He's getting like 3 goals, 20 minutes.
And the thing is, like, they want to win the Champions League, right?
Mhm.
This is like arguably the greatest mercenary of winning the Champions League that's out there. So
Probably the best
if he
goal
goes
scorer
in
of all
there
time.
with like 25 Champions League medals and like I'm the highest goal scorer of all time, who are you leaving in the game until the 129th minute?
You're not taking him
If
out.
you're down, you're not taking him
I
out. 'cause none
wouldn't
of
be
these other
surprised if
guys
they didn't
have
even play him in the
proved
Premier
anything.
League and just pulled him out for Champions League games.
Yeah.
Honestly, because they wouldn't
it's-
even need him for Prem.
Yeah,
Like, to be
That's
well, I
honest.
don't think they even care to win it if they're going to win a Champions League. They wouldn't care.
Exactly.
Wait, what's
Original question: Are City in trouble?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, let's move
Yes.
on
They're-
from that.
Wait, but-
they're gonna
yes.
cruise. Look, they might
by
have
in
to-
trouble as in not win Champions League and not win Prem. That's what
Nah,
trouble means for
They'll
them
win the
now.
Energy
Bro,
Drinks
that-
Cup. They won't
I
win
think
anything
they're right
else.
there. Like, can you definitively say there's a team in the Prem that's better than City? Like, definitively? No.
I say no.
No.
Yes.
And,
I
they,
say
and
no.
they just added Grealish.
I think so.
I say no.
I think
I think there's 3 teams better than City.
I don't know about 3, but I don't think maybe not better, but I think they're all. I think Liverpool, Chelsea, and
But that's
City are all
no.
on the
But I
same
said
level.
definitively.
Yeah,
though.
that's what I think they're all on the same
they're
level.
Not, so that's what I'm saying. No, they're not in trouble.
And
they
I'm
just
saying that
added
without
Grealish.
Ronaldo, or
No,
yeah,
yeah, and
or,
this is
But what's
assuming no
saying-
Ronaldo.
No Ronaldo.
No Ronaldo.
I mean, because
they're
we
still
don't
not in
know.
trouble.
Who knows?
I mean, okay. Another thing too is that the league is still like it just started. Like
Yeah, it has-
you guys both bullied small teams your first 2 games.
We play Arsenal.
That's not a team. You
Biggest
guys
club
both
in-
bullied small teams your first 2 games. When you guys play this next week, then we'll see. Like I'm not gonna sit
I
here and be
cannot
like,
wait. I cannot
Mind
wait.
you, okay, so without Ronaldo, is City in trouble like
No.
Champions League wise?
That's what-
Yes, absolutely.
yeah,
They're-
Champions League.
They
That's
have
what
no
I mean.
shot
Oh,
at
yeah.
it.
That's what I mean.
Zero.
That's
They
what
have
Champions
no
League-
shot at it.
I wouldn't say
That's what
no
I'm saying.
shot. I wouldn't say no shot.
No, they have no shot at
I
it.
think they have no shot.
Without Ronaldo,
No,
they
they
have
have
no
no
shot.
No, but-
Zero shot.
This way, I also hate to say this too, but like I have to agree with Amma too. The UCL is also the draws too. Like I don't think any team can be like recently.
That group is a trap.
And-
Oh,
Yeah, it's
thank
also
God.
like
They deserve
the-
it. They deserve
The
it. They need
knockouts,
to-
the knockout stage is like you really have to be lucky to get
they
specific
spent
teams.
they spent all
specific
their
times.
they spent all their bribe
I
money
very
on
much
Grealish.
agree.
But then
Yeah.
I don't buy
They
that
didn't pay
only
UEFA.
because while people were saying Bayern won the Mickey Mouse, the Ricky Mouse thing, and yes, they only played Bayern once. They did beat that Barcelona game was not supposed to be 8-2. I don't think anybody would have.
No, yeah.
Maybe they win, but not nowhere near as dominant as they were.
I mean,
so they
Barca.
still,
but like-
no,
but
Semedo
like-
was still on Barca then, though. So it's kind of like it makes
Breakfast.
sense. He literally started he played the whole game.
No, but I
It's
just
gonna be
meant
8-2.
from a standpoint. They still played what we thought at least a time a team that could definitely at least still bring it to them, and they beat them 8-2.
But that final, dude, if Mbappe doesn't smell in that final,
But that's not
they
their
win
fault.
that. No,
That's not
but I'm
their
saying,
fault.
but like Munich, it's not as if like everybody knew like Munich was gonna just pound everybody
Yeah.
every stage. Like but Champions League is really.
Oh, it was
like,
an even. It was an even final. Definitely.
Yeah, it was an even final.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Mbappe just stunk. He's
Like,
not.
like,
He
if
stunk
we're-
too
if-
bad.
If we're
bro.
being real though, City have supposed to be like they have been like a favorite to reach the final every Champions League campaign for the last like 5 years.
But also to
Even
your
before
point,
Pep
to
came.
your point about it is about the draw. PSG probably does not go through if Lewandowski plays those 2 games.
And City have the most
You know what I'm
favorable
saying?
draws. They
Yeah,
never make it to the final
I
anyway,
do
so.
agree, but I think it's not as easy to just say it depends on
Nah,
the draw
bro.
because it's a give and take. You do have to be who is in front of you.
I can't lie. You guys have blood on your hands for not allowing City to go through 2018 and going to
I mean,
the
that's not their
finals to
fault.
go
They
stink.
were
Bro,
half a
was that
foot.
stinking like
No. The thing is, that was Harry Kane's legacy right there.
He
came back, and was
Yeah.
worse than a ghost.
bro, at least
He was
let's
a
let's
man-
After
tell him
Lucas
that
Moura
goal.
scored a hat trick and then got benched for it.
Yeah,
too.
that was
It's-
Pochettino's
yeah.
worst decision. Worst. He's gonna write a book about that in probably like 25 years, like Alex Ferguson did about the Pogba thing.
No, that's fair. Is there anything else with City?
No.
No.
Oh, I want to ask something real quick. How many goals do you think Ronaldo would get if he in the Premier League? If he's
All
at Man City?
comps.
Okay, no,
Premier
go
League.
all comps. Go all comps.
All
I
comps.
thi-
I'm saying 40.
Yeah,
I'm saying
he's
30
definitely
plus.
getting
30
yeah,
plus
say 30
for
plus.
sure.
30
All
plus.
comps, I'm saying 40 because
KDB and
he's
Grealish.
gonna play the Carabao. He's gonna play
Yeah,
FA Cup.
oh, true.
Bro, he has KDB behind him.
Yeah.
All those
Grealish.
chances are Sterling be missing.
Think about all
bro.
the chances that Sterling misses that you like literally want to just hang yourself.
And then Sterling
for.
still scores a lot of goals.
What?
Ronaldo is
Sterling
is
gets
a gun
20
man.
plus.
I
all
can't
comps.
I can't give you a number, but he wins Golden Boot.
Yeah, I
In
think
Prem?
so. I
Yeah.
agree.
I don't
agree.
think he
he
wins
should.
it in Prem. I think he
I
wins.
think
Nah,
wins
he's
in
gonna
Prem.
win in Prem.
Wow.
I think
Seems
he
like
wins in Prem.
Norwich. Ronaldo
Because
Yeah, that's true.
I
But it's gonna be like Harry Kane.
And the thing is, like, Ronaldo is the most shameless guy when
He's
it comes
Yeah,
to
he
goals.
doesn't
Oh,
care.
yeah,
He'll
yeah,
play
He goes
all
on
90
Salah
minutes.
every time.
He'll play all 90 minutes against Norwich and he'll score 6.
Because I think we forget what City looked like when they had a striker. Like it wasn't.
Oh,
it
yeah,
wasn't.
no,
it wasn't pretty.
I think we've forgotten. Like when Aguero was there,
It was-
bro. At any moment,
And
at
mind you,
any
and mind you,
moment.
this whole time Pep hated Aguero. So now imagine
I like-
having a striker he
Yeah,
actually
he likes-
likes.
I like going back in time. Aguero 6 goals. Chelsea.
All right. Next topic. Next topic.
4 days apart, and then Ronaldo can't match that.
Next topic.
He
bro.
can't match that.
Mind you,
Next-
he was the highest scorer at the Euros. Like we're acting like this guy's like his last best performance was
Oh,
like
Ronaldo.
a
Yeah,
million
Ronaldo
years
that's
ago.
scored the Euros.
Did he have like 5?
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
could say he
5.
scores against teams like Hungary and everything,
Bro,
but then he's got
that's-
teams like Norwich. In
Yeah,
the league,
Norwich
that
is
he'll
worse than
If
Hungary.
Jesus is getting 2 goals and an assist against Norwich, Ronaldo's getting like
Bro,
5 or 6.
Jesus
bro.
was looking like a new man.
Hey.
No, he was not. He
Bro,
was not
Jesus was looking like a
completely
new man.
Hey,
Jesus was looking like
Gabriel Jesus last
Bro,
game.
if you
How
look
many
at stats,
assists?
yeah, but-
2 assists
Two
and a goal.
assists,
My
one
fantasy
goal.
team was eating, I tell you that.
No. Who had the tax that was like, oh, let's see if Mahrez can.
It was
cut.
Amma.
And then literally like 2 minutes later he scored. That team is
No, that was me. No, because
Was it you?
I had him in my team and Pep didn't play him, and then I was like, just don't play him. I've got someone with 6 points on the bench, and then he threw him on with like 10 minutes to go, and then somehow he scored.
No,
luckily.
it was
Yeah,
somebody,
someone else was like body
Nah,
of work.
because
body of
remember,
work.
we were
I give
arguing.
Foden-
We were
Foden
arguing.
Mahrez.
I think we were arguing.
Yeah,
we
it
were
was a body
arguing.
of work.
We were arguing Grealish versus Mahrez.
Yeah.
And somebody had
No,
said
it was
was
Foden.
Foden. Oh yeah,
Mahrez,
Foden
yeah.
Mahrez. Somebody had said, oh my, his body of work is carrying him.
Yeah, they were like,
so the
let's-
other
they
person
were
on
like,
the
let's see the
argument
body
when
of work.
Mahrez came in for like those like 15 minutes. He said, oh, let's see what he does. And like 2 minutes later,
actually
he scored.
scored.
Moving on. I already said United's gonna struggle this season. For
Wait,
most-
can we like just laugh at the check his ego at the door thing? Man? Like
That's
Ronaldo's
fair.
gonna be like, oh shit, Jesus.
But and it's not necessarily for players. It's to Pep.
And they tell me, Ronaldo, that's why in Nigeria, if Ronaldo enters, everybody will double it. Everybody will lie down. Ronaldo, no, there's no checking ego.
Yeah, I feel that. I see what you guys are saying. I just mean like for the betterment of the team, because the hold on. But that's what I'm saying. He's never cared about it. But what I will admit is that he always just find a way. I remember like he was having a 0-10 against that Hungary out of nowhere in the last 3 minutes has a brace. You can't get away with this.
Ronaldo will never care. Bro, Madrid will be up 5-0.
If he hasn't scored, he's
And
not
And he hasn't
smiling.
scored and he's upset.
Bro,
Bro,
I
there was
know.
a time when I
Remember
was
Real, the Real,
Yeah.
The Real Atletico
Real-
final when
No,
Bale
Liverpool.
scored,
It was
he was
Real.
literally just like.
He didn't
Oh, yeah, it was-
celebrate.
And then when he scored the penalty, he was like, yeah! It's 4-1 at that point.
Wait, didn't he not do that against Liverpool also? Because then Bale scored like a crazy bicycle kick that game,
No,
Yeah, yeah,
Bale
yeah.
scored a bicycle.
and then he
kick.
was like, and I was like, bro, just be happy.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I feel that. I say United will struggle this season because I feel like they have the worst struggle, as in like struggle within maintaining in the top 4. Only because they have the worst manager within the top 4. who has now what are you about to laugh?
No,
Bro.
I was like, I thought you were gonna say top like 8, but you said 4. I was like, that's generous. Like, I don't know if he's better than Dean
I mean,
Smith. But keep going.
I mean,
you
look,
would be nice.
I think without the coach, I think that team should still make top 4.
No, but like let's be objective here.
Kyrie Irving said,
Come on, let's be objective. They don't have they have a bad manager, but like they have Bruno Fernandes
they have Pogba
and they have Pogba.
They just got Jadon Sancho.
Yeah.
No, I honestly, until I see Sancho play, I'm not gonna
No,
rate him.
but I'm saying like
I
they
don't
just
know.
bought Jadon Sancho.
Sancho is 21 years old and gets like
Yeah, but,
40
like,
goals and
But I'm
assists
not
like a
talking
season.
about- I'm not
That's
talking about what you
pretty
actually do.
insane.
I'm just saying from a standpoint of like, if they got Sancho, the way
Yeah.
Tottenham will be spoken about right now is like, oh my god. I'm talking about like he's that type of caliber of player. Like people wanted him. They just got him. Mason Greenwood all of a sudden is on 2 goals in 2 games. Like they
I like
have,
Greenwood.
they just got Varane.
Good.
But we've all
Yeah.
seen when Maguire plays with another center back, he's actually pretty solid. They have Luke Shaw.
No, they
We
have
want to talk
a
about
solid
their right
team.
back. They have a great
They have a
team.
solid
they
team.
got
But what?
Adewale right back.
No, they're gonna make top 4.
But what?
Nah,
Of course,
just, bro, just because they have Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, that's it.
But
Without
that's
the coach,
fine.
bro.
But that's a serious underachievement. If
No,
they
no,
only
but
make top
that's what
4,
we're
yeah.
saying. Without the coach, that they should make top
Yeah.
4. But I also said, okay, even with Ole, they're still gonna struggle, and he's supposed to be their coach. They now drew 1-1 with the team that we all 3 said may get relegated this season.
Should get relegated. Let's be
Will
real.
they
They
lost-
sold the whole
Yeah.
team.
They sold the
Well,
whole
Pross
team.
is still
They
there.
sold the
But
whole
Pross is still there. So
I mean, who is he going to be crossing to?
I mean,
They sold everybody over 5'11".
I mean, Danny is nowhere. Is he 5'11"?
They sold
Something
Vestergaard,
like
bro.
that.
Once
Yeah.
they lost Vestergaard.
Yeah. So a team that worst case scenario is probably gonna be 16th, 17th. I mean, we will never know, but we're predicting them to be there, and they struggled to break them down. They struggled. I said, are they showing cracks already, or was it like a blimp? How you guys feel?
Who, United?
United.
They don't have their real starting 11 though.
Who?
Like
Van de
United.
Beek?
No, I'm saying like Varane hasn't played.
Yeah.
Sancho hasn't
But
played.
what does that have to do with not scoring?
Rashford's not fit.
Wait, but okay, Sancho's the only one.
Like,
that's
there's no
there.
difference between the teams that they fielded in the first 2 games from their team from last year. So the only reason we're saying they should comfortably achieve top 4 and win trophies is because they added Varane and they added
Yeah,
Sancho.
like, no,
but
like-
we gotta
but
see
Sancho's
that.
not playing because
like-
of Sancho's not playing because of Ole, not because of injury.
No, he's blood. He feels he has the most complex system in the world, so you got. It takes
that's
time.
You're literally but that's my.
No,
sorry,
yeah.
what you about to say? What you about to
No,
say?
I was gonna say why I'm not really worried is like every other team, like to win the league, those are the margins. Like games like Southampton, you have to win
You have
games.
to win
Yeah,
those
you
games.
wanna-
But like if
Because
you're not,
they-
if you're gonna make top 4,
Didn't
those
they
are
beat
games
them
that
eight-
like you can.
Didn't they beat them
draw,
8-0?
Because
Because
one
got a
thing
red
is-
card.
9-0.
Yeah,
9-0, 9-0.
Because
Yeah.
one thing is United is going to be very dangerous in big games. They're gonna get more points from big games than they do than any other team in my opinion. Maybe besides
Because
Liverpool.
of that low
Well,
block
that's why
counterattack.
they
Yeah,
finish
because
Low block
they
counterattack.
thrive when you
Yeah.
allow them
Yeah.
to
Low block
not have
counterattack.
to play football
Yeah.
and they can just lunge the ball and run.
But you're proving my point with I don't think that's fair to bring Jadon Sancho here because he's not playing because Ole's not playing. Lukaku literally came in right after COVID was lifted, playing against
clearly,
them and
Tuchel's
scored.
system is not as complex as Ollie's system.
But it's not about being complex, but you have to just trust
Wait,
your.
you let me say that? Wow, okay, sure.
Huh?
No, you let me say that. Like you accepted it.
No, I'm not.
Like,
I
he-
ignored it. I didn't even it wasn't even a
accept
point.
it.
It wasn't even a point to me. I was just saying if regardless, he's not playing because of Ole, and I don't know. Is he waiting for somebody to drop form out of nowhere? He started Dan James first game. Are you
and then
telling
he
me?
started Greenwood out of position, who was on in form, and then brings Martial in to strike.
Wait, so that okay.
That's what I'm. They destroy Leeds in the first game with James on the wing and Greenwood up top. And what does he do against Southampton? He puts Martial back up top. They're in trouble.
Mhm.
Like last week, I was like, nah, these dudes might win the league. Like they're legit.
Martial
And then-
compete like I
And then he brings Martial back in. Nah, these dudes are they're finishing 4th, battling for whoever's in 5th.
Whoa.
They're like,
Yeah.
is that
The crazy
bad,
thing is,
bro?
I think United would be such a great cup team
Mhm.
because that attack is
That's
just like you don't want to face them in a one-off game, right? Like you're just like, damn, all the marbles.
Mhm.
But that Villarreal game, I'm just looking like, how do you not How did
How
you
you not
not
beat
even
this
get
team?
a shot? They had one shot on target the whole game.
It's their fans are the biggest cancer to that fan base because A, they're either so divided that they can't like work out what they want, or B, they heavily overrate their play. They either have extremely like game-changing players, Pogba, Fernandes, I can't even deny, Sancho, they're amazing
No.
players.
And I think
Pogba's on
Walker's
5
gonna-
assists.
But
Yes.
2 games.
yeah,
Five assists.
it's insane. But then you've got Wan-Bissaka, who's literally like England's like 12th choice right back, and it's like, dude, you got people in the championship that are like getting call-ups over him, bro. Dude, I don't even think
Once
Democratic
again,
Republic of
Max
Congo are
Aarons?
calling him
Bro,
up either. So.
Bro, Lamptey. Bro,
Lamptey's cold.
Patrick Bamford just got.
No, Max Aarons might be ahead of.
You know, he may be.
He might be ahead of Wan-Bissaka on the
I want you to say,
Tavernier
I
from
want
the
you to say
SPL.
Max
Tavernier.
Aaron, I want you to say Max Aaron's just dropped 8 goals this season, and he still may be ahead of us.
The guys inspired that.
No, my thing is like the thing that always gets me with Wan-Bissaka is like he used to be a winger.
Yeah,
Like imagine the
In what-
eyesore.
Where?
No, the thing
He
is, his
started
thing,
off as
I
a
remember
winger.
his debut against Manchester United. Palace were up 2-0 and they ended up losing 3-2. Matic scored like a last minute winner. Wan-Bissaka got like, I think like a 9.6 rating for that game. So he was so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then 50 million, you slap a price tag on him like that, it's never.
And
gonna
I
work.
remember-
When
remember
you have
when they
to
were
defend
getting-
the whole game. Like, of
Yeah.
course, if you're a good defensive player, like it's gonna make you shine.
But that's the
But
thing,
when
it's
you have to
only
actually
United.
play football, it's like, oh, no.
And the way he plays defense, we know like he's not great on one-on-one. It's just don't give too much space between you and the ball, and he's
I
gonna get
think
the
you
ball.
know he's a great defender.
He's
one-on-one,
too-
One-on-one as in like
Nah, he's-
stand up. Not
His problem is
His problem is
once he
don't
gets
work
the
it.
ball,
he
That's
doesn't know
his
what the
there's
problem.
nothing like once he gets the ball, it's like it's not
He
him
can
anymore.
trip over it,
They've
yeah.
given another person life over the guy.
they
Like
get
I
somebody,
said,
they get somebody else to
Genjutsu.
control it. No,
Yeah,
that's fair. But that was my point in saying that we all, I think all all banter aside, not. Nah, I can't even.
That's your
use it.
second one.
No, I can't. I'm not using it. I think
Strictly facts.
yeah, strictly facts. Sorry, yeah, strictly facts. Their best 11 is actually very, very scary. Away from Wan-Bissaka. Away from Wan-Bissaka.
That's what I was saying.
No, wait.
With
who
the
they
right
holding it?
coach, with the right coach,
With the
it's-
right
They don't
Okay.
have the right because they're the worst coach in the league. It's
I'm talking about players. I'm talking about players because you're looking at left wing. I don't know who plays left. I mean,
Let's
left
put
wing.
Rashford.
This
there.
is,
Rashford,
but this is the
Greenwood,
point. You have
um,
a fan base that is okay with your owner like wiping out a guy that just won you a trophy like after 3 months of like not winning.
It was
Like,
half and half.
fine.
60-40.
No. But that's I think that's okay. Like
Yeah.
if you're willing to get on board with that, that's fine. Ollie is like playing like top 6 football at best at the moment, and they will still stick by him at the end of the season, even if they don't get
But
Champions
to be
League.
fair,
It's-
I think the fan base is divided on like the whole Ali in and
Yeah.
Ali out.
that's the thing. There's no cohesiveness.
They're
So
like-
no one
but-
actually
but-
got half of them rating Wan-Bissaka saying he's the best right back in the league. The other half saying no, we still need Jose back, and that was like 3 years ago now. So-
But that's the problem with United. Unfortunately, it's almost like when you've been like fed the silver spoon your whole life,
Yep.
and now you have
I
to
love
go
it.
away from that. It's so weird to assess what another great manager looks like when all you've known. Like, and I think we're speaking to people our generation. They only knew Fergie, and that's all they needed was, okay, this game we're probably gonna win it more than likely under Fergie. Now you needed somebody. Now you're in search for somebody else, not necessarily to emulate that, but at least to get as close to it as possible. It's hard to get as close as possible because who else has gone close to that? Zidane's. I mean,
Fergie walks the league with this current United squad.
bro,
well, that's
walks.
he would be chilling
walks.
by April. Like,
And that's what I'm saying. And they're not used to being in this situation. He was there for decades. Like he was there for
I remember
decades.
when we were younger, like playing against United.
was
Even if
scary.
you were up 6-0, you knew
as
once
soon as he started
bro,
chewing
once
gum,
he
Bro,
started chewing that
chewing
gum,
gum with the black coat and the suit with
fist,
the oh,
the fist.
nah,
because
bro.
he's one of the few coaches that never comes to the technical to even say instructions. It's like I don't know,
It's telepathy, bro. You just tell hey. You
But
know
the thing
what to
is,
do.
like, I think Ali is trying to be Fergie, but he doesn't understand,
What do
like,
you mean by that?
because
yeah, yeah.
a lot, like when you talk to their fans, apparently, like his ideals, like the reason why he doesn't have an identity is because he wants to be like Fergie and be unpredictable. But it's like
You're not Fergie.
you're not, you know what I mean? Like it's like like no offense, but
No,
all
all
offense,
offense.
you're not
All
Fergie.
offense.
You know what I mean? Like
Fergie
you're
won
not
a
him at all.
Champions
Did
League
you
with
really give his
Aberdeen
split?
before.
Like
he
you see
went
Ali sitting even when they're down.
Yeah.
Like,
And then they'll
it's
score
almost
and
like
he's- and-
no, they're gonna figure it out. You know, like, dude, you don't have that cachet yet. Like,
Yeah.
you have to go and coach your butt off right now. Like,
I don't know if
have
you
to-
two remember this. It was the 08-09 season.
Why I gotta remember it. The old jokes are
No. Tottenham rocked up to Old Trafford, right? And Modric had put them up 2-0 at
It was
half time.
5-2.
By the
5-2.
60th minute, it was 5-2 to
Yeah, I
Manchester
remember
United.
that game.
15 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't
right?
matter. It
That
doesn't
would
matter.
never. If they were down 2-0 at half time now, they'd lose 4-0. Like, that's literally what would happen.
Nah,
right now.
there's still second half FC.
against bad teams.
Southampton
bad
last
team.
season, which they won,
Yeah.
like they were up down 2-0, they won 3-2
they won
at
3-2,
St. Mary's.
yeah.
They didn't win that game this year. They are in massive trouble, and I'm loving every second of it.
Yeah,
As a Liverpool
Oh,
fan,
was it who said it? Was it Haruna that said that like Fergie like tortured like our childhoods?
Right.
I felt
It's
very
fully
attacked. 'Cause it's so
deserved.
true,
But
honestly.
the thing is, like, they also got away with like a lot of cheating.
Yo,
that is just
yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
it's just like
Bro.
swept under the rug.
Bro,
It's just like
how-
They still do last season.
Howard Webb.
Bro,
Bro, there's actual
Webb-
refs saying
Nah,
like,
I
"Oh,
don't
we were
know-
scared
I
of
don't know-
Fergie."
I don't know if you guys can remember this. You are down. The game is 2-2. 87 minutes. Howard Webb is reffing the United game. If Bovada was a thing, locking a penalty for that 90, bro, he knew how to just manufacture penalties. I was like,
This episode is the people versus United.
But it's so crazy saying that because they still have some of that juju going on. Let's not forget.
Yep.
Somebody got a notification that the game ended for the United game ended. That it was
Lord,
2-2.
Imagine you already
They got-
cashed out your winners in Bovada, and then they're like, "Oh wait, hold on."
Hold on now, baby boy.
Actually,
Yeah, like it's, so they still have some of it.
Insane.
But my point is they haven't ever had the chance to not necessarily suffer, but to have to go find another Fergie.
Agreed.
So much so that anybody that slightly resembles success to them, they have to back them up. Mourinho gave them, was it 2 trophies? And,
Yeah,
and,
give him 3.
First season.
Give him 3.
and their team is still divided on that because that's the closest that they've seen to that. Ole has gotten them to one final, and they're still he got them to second. Like so they're not used to not being successful. But once again with Liverpool didn't necessarily strengthened, but they got back to normal settings with Van Dijk. Chelsea strengthened. City, I guess by default with Grealish, strengthened. I definitely think they're gonna struggle. Especially if you can't win little games like Southampton.
McTominay's getting surgery as well. I don't know why he waited for now, but he's out for the
He's
next
getting
2
surgery?
months. Yeah, he's out for the next 2 months. There's no McFred for the next 2 months.
I mean,
Cavani.
that's kind of a good thing.
have
for
you
them.
No,
read
that's a bad thing. I would have wanted him there.
Well, I mean,
No,
I would've
McTominay's the
wanted
better
him
one.
there.
It's
I mean, no, you want Fred to be the one that's.
I want both of
standing.
them.
Fred is isolated now.
Yeah, Fred being the one that's
big
standing
flying
is
scores.
good. That's very good.
And
Cavani's missing
and
9
I-
games as
I
well in the next few
dare-
months.
Ole to still not play Van de Beek through this.
He won't.
Lingard is above Van de Beek
Yeah.
in the pecking order.
And
He
that's
brought him
crazy.
on last game.
Wasn't he
when-
43 million?
Yeah,
was
something like
40
he scored in his debut. He
Yeah,
scored
he
in his
could-
debut.
I mean,
He's
literally.
literally not even had a bad game. He's had
Yeah.
like one like okay game where he was like not in the game.
Yeah, he hasn't had the opportunity. And
And like it's just so much pressure when he does get a game because it's like you don't know when you're getting the next
Yeah.
one, and
Yeah.
that's the worst thing as a player. Is like this game you're gonna be judged fully on this one game.
that's fair. Yeah, and that all goes back to Ole. Is like he's not playing James Sancho because of we don't know. He's not playing Van der Beek because we don't know.
Why didn't he play Varane? Varane literally trained with Real like up
Yep.
until the transfer.
Yep.
So it's not like he's not fit.
It's not COVID too, huh?
Yeah, it's not COVID. Like he's
He
fully
doesn't play.
vaccinated.
No,
he was on the bench.
It was the work permit
was on the
issue,
bench.
but he was training in
No, but he
Real.
was
Like,
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
bench.
correct.
He was
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
bench.
yeah.
So if he's fit enough for the bench, he's fit enough to start.
Tight.
I just don't understand what gives
don't
Ollie
get
the
it.
right to think that his tactics are so like complicated and superior that like
four-time
a
UCL
four-time
winner
UCL
can't
winner,
pick it
a
up?
World Cup winner can't exactly, bro.
Like
Yeah, I feel that.
no, he does this with like the only new signing that walked right into the team was Bruno, and I can see that because Bruno
And you
probably
know
just-
Mid-season,
Bro-
mid-season,
And
yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what's so crazy? I remember we all were laughing that day. We're
Yeah.
like, you guys signed somebody and 3 days later he's starting. I mean, little do we know.
and it's like that worked out. So Ollie was like, "Oh, never try that again. No way.
Yeah,
Never bringing a new
Like-
guy
like-
in.
lightning in
It
the
worked
bottle.
out too well."
lightning in the bottle. Moving on to speaking of bad coaches, Arsenal Chelsea. No offense, but that game never looked like. Actually, probably the first 5 minutes, I was like, wait, hold on, Arsenal may score here.
Yeah, let me. I'm questioning my banter aside now. So give me my.
Aw.
All right. So see the thing with Arsenal,
Hold
When
it
I-
up. Hold it up.
Yeah, whether people want to
Rap 'em.
admit or not admit, we have a good team, but our coach is too bad. Like that's why I picked Chelsea to win the league, but I'm not really sold yet because you guys should have had like 6 goals.
They
Like
should have.
I don't know how you didn't kill that team, especially when you have Tierney playing left winger, and Xhaka doesn't know which position he wants to play, and then we can't create. Smith Rowe thinks he's Buendia. Like bro, like you are the calm. Like
I'm not
make
sure who that's an
passes.
insult to.
No, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
the
Like
crazy
he
stray.
thinks, bro, he thinks he's Buendia. I've never liked Buendia, but he's trying to play like that creative. We don't need the
Yeah.
scoring calm. Like that's not what we need. Like
You talking about Smith Rowe?
yeah, like he wants to move with the ball too much. And then
But he's trying to prove himself because of
yeah, and then
Odu's
Chelsea
back.
Chelsea did the smartest thing was to just put 2 people on Pepe because you already know that one. He just wants to dribble. He doesn't want to release the ball early.
All jokes aside, I don't think Pepe knows what dribble he's doing.
He doesn't.
I think
He doesn't.
he's just like his brain, like when he does training, he probably has a whole bunch of dribbles he tries out, and then in game he's like
Stuck in
random
4
okay, just
minds,
try
yeah.
it, and then he never knows where the ball's
Nah,
gonna end up.
he doesn't, bro.
Yeah.
Because like you can look at the team, you can see like hope a little bit with like Lukonga.
No, Lukonga's a baller.
He's so good.
Saka,
He's so
Saka,
good.
like Saka playing the way he played.
What
Outside
way
that-
did he play?
I can't remember. bro.
Exactly, because he didn't play.
No,
well
I'm
against
saying,
us.
but I mean, the last game he played well. That was his first game back.
Wait, the
after-
6-0.
and then you guys were even booing him too. Yeah, he was getting booed by Chelsea fans.
We're
It's fine.
racist. What else is new?
Of course, he was getting booed by
by
Chelsea.
by the
fans.
most racist fan.
Text was
What
like
el-
West Ham
what-
were racist.
What,
Yeah,
what
but-
else is new?
To be honest, we get rid of Arteta,
Mhm.
get a good coach, and also we have a lot of injuries. We don't even have the complete players. Not saying the result would have been any different, but
I think
the
we'll be
team,
different.
the team is not as bad because the first 5 minutes looks okay, but then it's like our defense is so. Look at like how is Murray in the Premier? Someone that came on loan from Brazil, then got a new contract immediately, and he didn't even play that
Like,
many games.
We actually played him in the Club World Cup final when we played like 2 years ago, and he bullied like all of our team.
But
He looked really good, and I don't know what happened.
I mean,
Everybody-
of course,
everyone-
of course
everyone
he'll
else.
bully Firmino. Like, of course.
Oh,
Lukaku put him in his place, but like
where you had him tumbling.
because everyone on Twitter was like, this game, 3 at the back, like
Yeah.
why are we going to attack
So
against
yeah,
Chelsea?
so let me step in. Every single Arsenal fan. I mean, there was not one. Every single one was saying we should play 5 at the back.
Literally,
Well,
why are we going to attack?
Ben White got COVID then
Bro,
the day
even if
before.
he didn't
But
have
what does that
COVID,
have to do with
even if
anything?
we
They
didn't
had the
bro,
defenders on the
Holding,
bench.
Holding,
Yeah, Tierney
Holding was
usually
good
Yeah,
enough
what
that
defenders?
game.
starting as a
Rob
third-
Holding?
Bro,
Wait,
Holding was good enough that, and that's one thing I don't get with Mikel. Like if I'm a coach, if it's me, there are things you see. You don't. He likes to say, "Oh, we didn't correct issues." Bro,
You
why-
correct him then.
why don't you switch Mario and Holding? Bro, Lukaku is giving Mario work. Like he's making the guy sweat. Why don't you switch both of them?
But I have a question for you. Like you remember that video, right, with the Nigerian uncles yelling at the dog, and they were like, "You have to know your capacity." What is Pablo Mari's capacity?
Bro, he's not good. I
What
don't
could
know-
he was trying his best.
Bro,
That I honestly don't think there's like Lukaku will move you. Am I right?
Yeah, he's gonna
He
move
would
you.
move
But like,
There's
just
there's
like
probably like 2 defenders in the league that he won't move
I'm-
and manhandle.
no, he's gonna
Van
move you.
Dijk.
But like, I'm very sure.
No, manhandle is a different thing. Move is different, but like
Yeah.
he
What
had to
can-
stop, drop, and roll.
Walking him like a dog.
Like
Yeah.
literally, like stop,
He
drop,
did-
and roll.
Yeah, that particular goal he did, but just like the commentators were saying, is as a defender, you already know Lukaku he's strong, he's long, he's big. You know, he's going to
They couldn't contain
yeah,
his girth
bro.
and tonnage.
Yeah, bro. The guy's girth is too wide. Like you already know he's going to bully you. But smart defenders, what they do is you have to engage with him. I just want to let him push you to the ground. And one thing I hate to marry. He's trying to look like Mustafi is. Once he gets bullied, he's on the floor and he's looking at the ref. Bro, once he's on the floor, he's looking at the ref. But all that being said, I don't think the team is that bad. I just think that Arteta needs to go. I don't care what happens. They say he has 5 games saved.
He just won 6-0.
I don't care what the result is.
The
He
funny
has to
thing is,
leave.
like, I think the worst highlight for Mari in that game was when he showed was it Havertz's number like 4 times on that wing?
No, that
He
was Mason Mount.
spun in a
That
circle.
was Mount.
No,
yeah.
Mount,
Like
Mason
twice.
Mount, yes,
Yeah.
yes, that was.
It was so
really
annoying because
bad,
it was like
embarrassing.
very minor movements. Like
Show
he
me
spun.
how
It's
he
Mason
spun again.
Mount. He's not a
And
tricky
you know-
winger or
you
anything.
know something that like deep down, I don't want it to be like Ole, where his job is on the line, and then
It's looking like
and
it.
then-
You
bro,
can see it coming to
and
because
then-
they said 5 games.
5 games.
And guess what?
He's alright,
He's
man.
taking
He's gonna
12
win.
out of 15.
Exactly.
And then
He's
he does
taking 12
something-
out of 15,
No,
and he's
because,
gonna
like,
beat us.
everyone has said it. I used to be like, let's trust the process, because you could see things, but it's like the way we're losing games is I want us, if we're gonna lose games, let it be like at least like
thumped, right? Yeah.
bro, we just go to Chelsea and give them 2 goals. Not I don't think any of those goals was earned.
Chelsea literally didn't even get out of first gear. Like they were just
We
like
were
chilling.
Yeah, like we just gave them 2 goals.
chilling.
We're chilling.
Tuchel was trying out
Can
tactics.
I cash my all banter aside on this
Okay,
one?
sure.
Yeah. I have a very soft spot for Arsenal and honestly Tottenham as well. Well, yeah, fuck
I'm
Chelsea.
not gonna
but
lie,
it's
I- that's
no,
not a compliment,
The two,
like,
no,
at
no,
all.
the two Manchester
Imagine
teams,
actually
right?
saying
I
that.
will always like hope to see them fail. I will wish like anything. I'll even manifest in my own mind like their own failure. But I don't know. Arsenal and Tottenham. I don't know.
There's something cute about them.
It's not that. It's their fans
Does this make
care
you feel
about the
good?
club. Their fans care about the club. The fans want to get behind the players. They want to support like the coach, the team. And it's just really sad that everyone can see what to fix. Everyone can see. We
but
talk
it
in the
doesn't
group
get
chat,
fixed.
but it's just the big guys that don't want to fix it. I don't know how. It's so obvious as well. I mean, it's really sad. I think Arsenal just need a good coach. I don't even think they need what's his name, Kroenke and Gazidis to do it. They just need a vision. That's it. Just
we
a
need
plan.
a coach and,
And,
a
and
right back.
I,
You
I, I
guys
thought
see
they had.
Cedric.
I thought they
I
had a
will
pretty
say-
good window.
I will say,
I really did.
Tuchel.
I thought you guys had honestly, like I keep saying, like people want name brand, right?
Yes.
But like
You have a good squad.
People- Arsenal, though.
No, I'm
No,
saying,
they're
no, no,
Arsenal.
no, I'm saying like people want name brand, right? But like I feel like all of their targets were quality. Like I can't
No,
really
we
think of
do.
anybody bad that they
We
bought.
do no. We have a good window, but we have a terrorist in charge of everything. Like the thing is that we have Arteta. There's nothing there's nothing he has done the first 2 games of the season that makes me think, because even if we're going
Remember
to
last year when he like refused to play with a 10 until they were like 17?
bro, until
Yeah.
they
Then he
were
played
like,
with a 10 and then
Yeah.
they
They scored,
rocketed
yeah.
up to 8th and it was like
You could have done this the whole time.
bro,
Yeah.
it's clear
Yeah.
what we can do.
Yeah.
It's like the game that we had against Chelsea. Okay, let's say you want to play far at the back. Everyone has seen Tierney and Pepe play so well when they are on the same side. Why don't you switch Pepe to when they did it against us? When Son was on one side, next thing you know, Son goes to the
Yeah,
other
on the other
go.
side, yeah.
yeah.
That's what managers do. Like you don't like what is all this you want them to play out of? Change it right now. Like bro, the games are won in some games are literally won
Well,
in the first half.
for him, it's first half because he literally, when they're losing at the half, they always lose.
Yeah, so,
that's
like,
how
why
it
he,
don't
is.
he
you make
doesn't
those
make
changes?
changes. He didn't make
So
changes
for
against
him, he
Brentford. He
actually
didn't
has
make
to
changes.
focus really hard on the first half.
Yeah, he didn't make
If I
any
was him.
changes being down at Brentford. He didn't make any changes against Chelsea.
You're a
He never
squad
made
right
changes
now
at
that doesn't
halftime.
have enough depth like I think a City or even a
But that's
Liverpool.
why
Honestly,
they're
Well, no,
only
but
in
that's
one
fine.
No,
competition.
you're
That's
right.
fine.
No, you're right. And I was gonna say I completely agree with you guys. All you need now is just a coach to just
Yeah.
find the best 11
Can win.
and that can win. That's it. You just need. I see. It's so like clear to me. Like this, we did the same thing with Brendan Rodgers. We gave him like some time at the beginning of like the season, and I guess behind the scenes, Klopp was like available. Right? It just make one serious decision.
But
And
you
that's
have
it.
to.
It's and that's it. You'll rebuild, and you'll remember. Suddenly, it's like we don't accept anything less than mediocre, right? You have a set 11. You play it every week. You don't have any cup competition. It's kind of sad that you were gonna buy like a third keeper, and you have like just the Premier League to play. And
But Ramsdale does look a lot better.
I think he suits you guys a lot more. He can actually pass the
Wait,
ball.
wait, from West Brom?
No, bro, the passing like is
Oh
a lot,
my
is
God.
a huge. No,
That
no,
champions-
bro, if they're gonna play out of the back, it matters. Like,
Yeah.
No, see.
I also don't
Leno
concede
is
as much
putting
chances
niggas
as
in
Sheffield
trouble,
United
like,
as well.
off rip.
No. I won't lie. I didn't take much from the West Brom game. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be happy we beat West
Yeah,
Brom,
it's
but
West Brom.
but Ramsdale's passing.
He's good.
Leno tears his hamstring trying to make those passes. Like Leno literally tears his hamstring trying to fill up those passes.
Yeah.
Because and like sometimes I can, in fact, give me the white card. Bro, I can get so upset talking about Arsenal because he wants to play out the back, right? Leno can't do that, but he insists every single possession. And it's the same thing with the Xhaka stuff, bro. There were 2 goals we gave up last season where Xhaka in the middle, 2 pressing, and Leno forced it right to Xhaka. He did it to Ceballos too, and you're giving two guys that are so scared of pressure. Like you see Lokonga, like just from the 2 games, he loves when the pressure comes. Then like he moves out of it. So you want to force feed Xhaka and Ceballos, 2 people that don't like.
Can I use my banter aside?
Yeah.
I think.
Oh wait, who's used banter aside?
It's
You
me,
Riam
Nah,
and
it's only
Yeah, I
2 of you have
haven't-
used it.
My banter aside is really simple. I think people are overreacting from Arsenal's start to the season because
Yes, I agree.
they literally have a lot of players out. Like I'm envisioning like
They have
Arsenal's
good
ideal
depth. They have
starting
good
11, right?
depth.
The thing
Let's
is,
say-
guys,
Partey
Let's
hasn't
say
even
hold on.
come
Let's
back
say
yet.
let's say Partey is back
Yep.
and you have Lokonga beside him. That's already formidable, right? And then let's say Ben White is what he was at Brighton. I don't know what that is. No
What
one
does that
knows.
mean?
He's,
Yeah.
he's
We
good.
haven't
He's
really
good.
watched
Wasn't
it.
Lewis Dunk the better? Never mind.
No, Ben White. Everyone wanted Ben White last summer after he returned from Leeds. Tottenham went for him.
I
We
thought-
were
I
in
thought-
for him. Arsenal.
I just remember Lewis Dunk.
No,
being
he's-
the one.
So-
no, sorry. my bad.
So let's say Ben White, Gabriel, Tierney, Leno, whatever. Whoever's at right back. People say Ainsley. I like Ainsley at right back.
I like him at right back.
I like Ainsley at right back.
Bro,
I like Ainsley better than anybody
It's so
else.
bro,
easy.
we've been asking for Ainsley at right back since 2017.
No, considering
he
what you
doesn't-
have.
he
Considering
doesn't-
what you have.
He doesn't want to play.
That's where coaching. You're playing right back.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, because
Exactly.
Tie
Exactly.
your socks.
Bro,
You're
Exactly.
playing right back.
They did the same thing with Saka. Saka
Well,
started
look
off at
what
left
Tuchel
back.
did. Callum Hudson-Odoi is a winger. He's like
He's been
right
playing
wing
right
back.
wing back,
And,
yeah.
and if you don't play that shit, you're off in 30
Yeah,
minutes.
you're
Like
off.
that's
Bro,
coaching.
when I was in high school, my manager used to, well, not manager, but our high school coach used to always tell some of the good players that he's gonna play you till your legs come out. Of your feet. Like that's how much like you have to, bro. Maitland-Niles has been the best right back we've had because Bellerin injuries
that's-
ruined
but-
his career.
Yeah, yes.
Bellerin was good.
He was good, and then he
Before he was
ACL.
bad.
Yeah.
But injuries ruined his career. But Maitland-Niles just, I know he wants to play the CM stuff, but if you put him in right
But the
back,
thing
he's
is,
so
gonna
but the thing
play
is,
back.
so
but the
good.
thing is, there's a right back to CM pipeline that he's ignoring, right?
Yeah.
Like Bayern have proven that
Yeah,
right back is
yeah.
the most, in a weird way, is the most similar like position to CM because you learn how to like be comfortable making those short passes.
That's a bar.
And
I
who
didn't
are you
think of that.
passing to most of the time? You're CM.
Mhm.
You're literally right there.
Could you imagine Lokonga and Ainsley on the right? Oh,
What? That's lockdown. And then then you've got Lokonga and Partey behind, let's say your other guard, right? And then you've got Saka on the left, Pepe on the right, Oba through the middle. That's not a good 11.
It is.
No, the thing is that
But
beautiful.
nobody's complaining.
I'm
about the-
scared of that.
I'm
Like,
scared of that.
Nobody's complaining about the team. Everybody keeps talking about Arteta though.
With a good coach.
Yeah, I'm saying
That's
like,
what I'm
but it
saying.
like
just
the
takes
team is
one serious
Bro,
decision to get a
bro.
Klopp in or someone, and that's it. It's game. It's game.
To be fair, that game to me, I mean, it didn't tell us anything we already didn't know. Like,
Mhm.
like we knew Mikel Arteta was trash, and Arsenal have a decent squad. Like, go get Big Sam, and then like you might be solid. But like to
Big
me with
Sam,
that,
come on now.
but to me with that, with that
He
game
likes
told
Nuno,
me-
so
It told me,
of course, Big
Hey.
Sam is his wet dream.
bro. To me, what that game told me more than anything is that Chelsea aren't ready to lift the Premier League trophy.
no, and no in
Wait, no. Why?
In a way,
We're going to get to Chelsea.
Wait,
No,
no,
let's
no,
finish
hold on.
Arsenal.
I just want
In
to
a
ask
way,
one
no,
quick
let's-
question.
let's-
One
no,
quick question.
let's- about
let's-
Chelsea.
No, yeah, let's
Wait,
finish
I
with
want to
Chelsea.
ask him like, is it cause like they never got out of first gear, or is it
No,
like,
no, no. If we're talking about no, because
Okay.
I'm even gonna talk about that. Let's leave Chelsea. Let's finish Arsenal 1st.
Mhm.
So moving forward, I mean, you guys don't have the best, game to bounce back from. This
The
weekend.
thing is
it doesn't
it's
start
38
until
games.
after-
38 games.
So that's I'm saying that. So how long do you feel like if you look?
He's gonna get judged on all the games.
This is
after
strictly
City.
facts. You guys are gonna end this season with Arteta, whether you like it or not. He's gonna end this
Do you
season.
think so?
He is going to
Well,
end
it
this
depends
season.
on the next 5
It
games.
depends on the next
Who you
five
go get?
five games.
He's going to end this season
That's
as
the
their.
thing.
Bro,
He
see,
has to,
he is.
because who do
I
you go
don't-
get?
Yes.
Conte,
I don't care.
Zidane.
Conte-
He denied
I don't
us,
care.
bro. You think
I
he's
don't
going
care.
to them?
I don't care.
Yes. Oh, I'm
who-
sorry.
who-
I mean,
Yes,
they're a better
yes.
project.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't care.
They don't
who
have a
he gets.
levy. They don't
He
have a
can-
levy.
hold on, hold
You
on.
can bring back Bloomberg. I don't care who he gets. The problem with Arteta is he has shown time and time again that he's trying to be like Pep. Like he's just trying to. And the thing
Is
is,
he?
Yeah, he
No,
is trying to
he
play out
is.
the
Yeah,
back.
he
all
is,
that.
but he's
Because-
doing it with the wrong team.
He's Because a
See,
defensive manager that
everyone
creates
says-
no chances.
Everyone says that.
It's not Pep at
Everyone
all.
says that they don't see Mikel's identity, and that's true. But when he first started like trying to build the way we want to play. He wants us to be very, very possession based. Like he wants us short passes. Like he wants us to build up play. Like, but that's the kind of game. You need technical players for that.
Yeah, but that's what Wenger used to
the
do,
thing
right?
that
But he didn't
kills
have
me
like a
is-
technical style of
Bro,
play.
he
His-
did. Bro, he had all players that were comfortable on the ball.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Hold on,
That's true. That's true.
So
yeah.
the reason I was saying that is, in theory, I do believe because Arsenal has no balls, we'll keep him till this season. Then you get a new coach starting of next season.
Well, I mean,
Hold
you're
on, hold on.
ignoring 130 million you spent. You're
Bro, they're
ignoring
gonna
that.
get him out.
I didn't even finish what I was
Kroenke
gonna
doesn't
say.
spend. Keep going.
I'm saying what is realistic with the way you guys have started and hopefully bouncing back after the City game. What is a realistic place you would like to end for the next coach to take over at?
Bro, all this one you're just talking English. I want him out today. If
I'm
Bro,
saying-
there's
I'm
no
saying-
there's
but
no
I'm saying-
realism. We've seen enough. Like we have seen enough.
I
bro.
didn't say you did it. I agree. He needs to
There's
go, but I'm
nothing he
saying.
can do that's gonna make the fans.
So you'll be
change.
okay if you end
11.
6th, 17th this season.
Wow.
Bro, there's nothing he can. Bro, the thing is, if we end 17, is literally upper management is to blame because the guy should
I
be
agree.
out today.
He should
be out today.
He should have been
out this
out
summer.
after that 2-0 loss at Spurs last year.
Fully
Bro,
agree.
he should-
Because he was already on thin ice and then went and lost the
Nah,
derby
I think it should have been.
where he didn't even have a shot. Like
I think it should have been after the 0-0 against Villarreal. Like it didn't even look like they wanted to be there.
the Villarreal was after the Spurs game. I'm saying like he should have been out
Yeah.
2-0 at Spurs early in the season when you were already
Oh,
you had
when
already
Son
lost
scored that
when he was
goal?
having
Yeah,
6
yeah,
pointers
yeah,
with
yeah,
Burnley.
yeah,
and
yeah,
No,
yeah.
that was
No,
the game
he
that
was
started
he was
that
a
run.
week. No, he was a week away from being
It was-
fired. You're right. And then he
And
like,
then
they went up to
Chelsea,
8th
yeah,
after that.
and
Yeah,
then-
yeah,
and then
yeah. I do
Chelsea-
remember
Because the
that.
thing
yeah.
is, the team
Revived his
you saw
career.
what the team can do when
Evil.
you play like you just play the way football is supposed to be played.
It's
None-
his
none
interviews
of
that
this-
kill me the most
I
because
want to add
he's
as
so
well.
cocky. Like he's like,
Nah, he says the things that maybe you want to hear, but you don't want to hear. It's like, oh, we didn't.
he just seems so
we
unbothered.
didn't-
Like it's not
we
as
didn't get
bad
into
as
our
we think.
system.
They're fucking 19th with no goals scored.
No, it's
He's always like, obviously, when you go to the champions of Europe, like, what do you mean? Obviously,
exactly. Like-
you're Arsenal.
yeah,
like, what are
go
you talking
take him on. Go
about?
take him on.
The
yeah.
way you set up the team, and then you're not. He's acting like we went there to go win, bro. There's no version. There's no manager that is with that Arsenal team. You lost to Brentford, and you're going to Chelsea to go press and attack. Like there was one tweet I saw that was so funny, but I was so annoyed. It just was like, oh yeah, this the press from Arsenal is really cute. Like how? Like why is Arsenal pressing Chelsea? Why? Like why is Arsenal pressing Chelsea
Now,
when
wait,
you know
wait.
we have the worst, bro?
Xhaka.
The thing is that our defense really, I don't think we have the worst defense. I think what we have is we have defenders that just know how to make the most. You know,
Insane
Lovren and
errors.
Skeleton, just Lovren and Skeleton combo.
Just no, he,
that the mistakes that they have,
do 9 out of 10 things correctly, but
And
they
then
get
the
so much
mistake-
confidence for the 10th one, and they just fuck it up completely.
bro. The
It's-
mistake is like Cedric. Bro, you see how Cedric was keeping everybody onside.
Eric Dyer. Eric Dyer said Eric Dyer is one of those guys. Like he can look world class for 89 minutes, and in the 90th minute, you'll be like, "This guy's a baller. This is a footballer."
All right, moving on
Dynamite.
from Arsenal. I will start first as the Chelsea person here. I've already heard, okay, Chelsea's not like that. That's cool. I have said it like this. I don't need Lukaku to score.
I think I'm
30
gonna need
goals.
duct tape for this segment because this guy annoys me. About Chelsea.
I didn't say I would need Lukaku to score 30 goals. I've just said Chelsea's gonna look a lot better with the target man. And all I need to do is give me. Literally, all I said on the podcast was "give me, I give you." We actually named the podcast last week "Give me, I give you," and literally all he did against you guys was exactly that.
Okay, but I did.
Can I
finish,
finish,
finish.
That first goal was literally all I want to see the rest of the season. Coaches, okay, obviously, I know coaches isn't that great. I don't want to hear it. Coaches had the ball in midfield. He sees Pablo Mari behind Lukaku. He's like, let me see some. Passes him the ball. Lukaku gets the ball, holds the ball up. Kovacic makes a run, gives him the ball. Lukaku spins off of him. This is literally exactly what we said we needed from him. Spins off of him. Kovacic makes the pass to Reece James into Lukaku's feet, and that's a goal. That's all we knew was going to make us better, was somebody who we knew we could pass the ball up there and make the little runs. And when the ball's given to you in the 6 box, anywhere around there, put the ball in the back of the net. That's his first game with us, and he started. He didn't even get a chance to even look at how the game was going. He literally just jumped right in. This, to me, is a good...
I didn't know that was his first ever
First.
Chelsea goal. Like first ever. I
Oh
thought
no,
he scored
he
in his
never
last
scored.
game.
Never scored in the first
Wow.
14.
That shocked me.
So
Although
it's-
Salah, Hazard, and De Bruyne have all played together. In a
I don't
game
want to hear
before.
that, please. That stuff like that depresses me. But my point was, that was his first game with us in the new system, and knew everything, and we went 2-0 very, very comfortably in a game that we should have won 6-0. So by December, if everything goes well, what will we look like? That's all I have to say.
Okay, see, the thing is, you're this litmus test you're trying to conduct here, like is not valid.
I said we didn't go past gear one.
No,
That's
no,
not
no,
litmus
but like
test.
That's
even
like playing West
bro, it's
Brom's
not,
youth
it's not.
team.
Yes, exactly. Like, it's not valid. Like that give you
that
like
was
give me
such a
pass.
stray. You
No,
didn't
no,
even
no.
catch it.
I got it. Like I'm not even happy with 1-6-0. Like that's not banter.
You beat West Brom 5-0 last season though, and that was a
Yeah,
pretty
bro.
full
Like
strength
those ones,
team.
and them they couldn't be West Bro. See, if it's like we had a better setup and Chelsea, I'll be like, okay, I can see it. But we don't like that.
But I'm not talking about you
Brentford
guys.
hasn't
That
been in
game-
Prem for 74 years, and they came and slapped this man.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're like,
But
using that game to
but did you guys notice? I didn't bring up anything about how Arsenal played. I talked about how Chelsea played.
But that's what I'm saying. You're talking about.
But
how
not
Chelsea
everybody
played.
plays without a right back.
Yeah, we literally played with that right back, and then we had Pablo Mari.
But once again,
Like you can't tell me that.
But I'm not talking about Arsenal. I'm talking about how Chelsea.
Bro, that's
played.
what I'm saying. Like
I wanna see you guys
we
play
played,
against a team
we
with
played
a
two
right
man
back.
down.
This weekend.
We
this
played
weekend.
2-man down. Yeah, we played 2-man down. This Liverpool game
Who
is
the two
good,
man?
bro. Mari, bro. The thing is that when
Mario who?
when Lukaku gave that give you, there was nobody near him. He might as well have turned and scored.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he didn't do anything that was like, oh, this actually makes Chelsea better. Like,
And
Yes, I
mind you,
agree.
who did I say is
Exactly
winning
what
the
he
league?
does.
Does Werner make that? Does Werner do that?
Of course not.
Bro, but like,
Werner makes
but,
runs
okay,
from
I did.
deep. He makes
We're
runs
not,
from
I'm talking
deep.
about what he just
Yeah,
did
yeah,
right
no,
there.
Lukaku or no
Who did I
Lukaku?
say is
You guys were
winning the
winning,
league?
yeah.
They're,
said
they're
Chelsea.
winning.
You
Yeah,
said Chelsea.
Bro,
Chelsea-
Lukaku or no Lukaku, they're still winning the game. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he did Lukaku did exactly what he did in the past, which was beat up on teams that are not good, and then when it matters most, he's not there.
But the problem though is
People who can actually defend, he's not going to be like that guy.
But Orlando, the problem is with strikers is all about confidence, and that's why like I didn't want his first game to be against them, because the last thing
I
you
did
want,
it, but I didn't for another reason.
the last thing you
I
want
think
is
it
a
was gonna be
confident Lukaku,
I think he's gonna be
and
bad.
he's already broken duck. Like you don't even get the chance of like 100 million no
yeah,
goals.
yeah.
He's already got a goal. Like
No,
thanks
no,
to these
they-
niggas,
they've already made his
It's like,
banter name.
jeez.
No, but the thing is, like, you guys are
Look who's
really
back.
overreacting. Is the
Wait.
game on Saturday that's going to be like if Chelsea is for real?
Chelsea,
Liverpool is for
Liverpool.
real? Yeah, like you think even Lukaku,
But
you
that's,
think he's taking the game serious?
I'm not
but
gonna
that's what
lie.
I'm saying. Like,
That Liverpool game is gonna be very.
It's gonna be
Yeah, it's gonna be a very good game.
We'll be at the pub. We'll talk about that. We'll talk
Yeah,
about that
yeah,
in
yeah.
detail. But in general,
So you were asking about what you would look like in December.
what will we look like in December if everything goes well?
Just remember, like with Prem, is when things are going good that you should be worried.
It doesn't matter.
I've noticed that
where
about
you are in
every
December.
team.
You were first.
Like
in
I'm not even
December
saying that
last
for
year.
banter. Like when things are going extremely good and it looks like, well, I mean, what else do we need? Like remember when they had the transfer ban and it was like, oh, it's gonna be dire. Then they get top 4. Then the next season they invest heavily and everyone's like, what could go wrong? We got Lampard. He got top 4 with a youth team. Now he's got everybody he needs. What did go wrong?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
I mean,
we had this in the
I
Champions
think
League.
That tax is crazy.
I think they're one of the best teams in the league just because they have a coach that is coaching.
Yeah, that's
Like
that's the
why
advantage.
that's why Liverpool always be up there.
Agreed.
Like they just have because you look at Liverpool, Chelsea, like give that same team to another manager.
It won't look the
Nah.
same.
But like
Bro,
give
Klopp-
anybody that United job.
Klopp has been employing Milner and Shaqiri for like 3 years. If he was in Arsenal,
Milner has played every position in the book. No, Milner used to be a cam at some point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then he
Yep.
played CM.
Yep.
They
Right
played
mid.
back.
Used to be a right mid for City as well.
Bro, he's played everything.
Left wing for Villa.
Fabinho.
the fact that
Nah.
Klopp does things with like guys like Milner, Shaqiri,
Oxlade,
Origi, Ox, like these are guys that, and I always say like people are like, oh, Liverpool has a way better team. They have
It's
a
their
way
first
better
11.
manager.
It's
Yeah,
their
That's
they
first
have a
11.
good manager.
It's their first 11.
First
though.
11 is the best in the league.
Shaqiri
Everything else
and
after that is.
Milner
Wait,
was-
hold on.
Shoot,
Let's-
if Shaqiri and Milner were at Arsenal, you would be cussing them weekly.
Hold on.
Weekly.
Hold on,
Origi, that's not even better than Welbeck.
Let's finish with the Arsenal
Yeah,
Chelsea
no.
game. Do you guys have any other thoughts?
I want to
mean, it
add.
was-
I don't buy into the Chelsea hype at all. I think you guys will finish second. I think this year. I think you'll. I think you're the best of the rest. I seriously think we're going to win the league. But besides from that, something about your defense just doesn't sit right with me. You still have Rudiger, you still have Alonso, you still have.
This seems
Alonso-
very
Alonso-
racist.
Alonso-
This seems very racist.
Zuma-
he
Zuma-
said, he said there's
Zuma
too
just
many
got
black
sold.
faces in that.
Alonso ain't nothing but a car killer. That's it. It's
Zuma just got sold to West Ham for.
oh,
Koundé
did
for-
he actually
No,
get
no,
it?
I-
for
no, no,
Koundé
for
for
Koundé.
Koundé.
I will say,
I thought they said it didn't
will
go through.
gladly
It went
admit
today.
if Koundé comes in, all right, I'm a little bit more scared of
But
Chelsea.
the thing is, our team is not about. It's,
I like Rudiger though. I like him.
It seemed like when
Rudiger. I like
Rudiger,
him.
It seemed like when Tuchel came in, it didn't matter who the players were. It became about the system.
I fully
We had
agree.
Timo
And
Werner
that's just what a serious
somehow,
manager will
like,
do for you.
Having one of the worst seasons, actually playing pretty good against Real. So I said, against Real.
That's-
Even the City final, he was integral to our goal. Like things like that
Yeah.
were randomly happening.
That-
So I don't rate you necessarily pointing out our.
Wasn't that Havertz's first ever Champions League goal in the final?
yeah.
That's how you know it's
I
the
think it was,
system.
yeah.
No, it's his
Yeah,
first
the
ever
system.
championship.
Then like if you're not getting good
No,
players
for
into
Chelsea,
that
for Chelsea.
system,
No, I don't think he scored
No,
for
no,
Leverkusen.
no.
He didn't
No,
score
his
for
first
Leverkusen.
ever.
He never did.
His
he never
first,
scored
yeah,
for
yeah,
Leverkusen.
you're
That was
right.
Europa
That was
League.
his
Yes.
first ever
Yeah.
Champions League goal in the
Yes.
final, and he wins
Yeah.
the thing.
that's what good managers would do.
Yeah.
And then you now get good players. That's what Pep is enjoying.
Yeah.
Good system, good players.
That's why I always tell you when a manager tells you like we're not ready, we don't have enough. That's
That's
why.
lies.
That's why I moved on from Mourinho, because what made you the special one was because you didn't make those kind
Like,
of
you won-
excuses.
you won the
You
treble
didn't-
with Porto.
Yeah, you
I
didn't.
tried
You,
Inter.
you didn't come into a team and say I don't have enough. That's never been you,
Yeah.
and that's not supposed to be you if you're a good
And
manager.
you shouldn't come out and say that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
agreed.
saying? I
Yeah.
feel that. Because Lampard
He's
did
doing
that.
the same thing at Roma now. He's like, oh, the
He is.
only manager that's satisfied with their squad is probably Pochettino.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Like, what message is that sending?
Yeah.
I mean, Tammy just came. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
feel
big
that.
up your guy. You
I
know,
agreed.
Tammy just put in a man of the match performance too.
Yeah,
assists.
2 assists, 2 assists.
Yeah,
No,
had
he
one
was
flick.
actually the man of the match.
He
Like,
was?
he actually
You
was.
see the
Yeah.
flick he had?
Very nice.
Hey.
You guys should look back. I'm telling you guys should have bought him.
Who
You
told
guys
me?
see. Tammy.
No,
40
Tammy would
why?
have been a
For
bad buy
40
for
million.
us.
No.
You bought
Bro.
Ramsdale for 24.
For who?
You
Bro,
bought
who?
Ramsdale for 24.
Bro,
No,
he's-
Tammy
that's-
would have been a horrible
It's
buy.
a horrible
for
buy,
us.
bro. The
He
guy was
needs
smelling
to
for
be
you
in
guys.
Italy. He needs to be in Italy.
Anyways.
Tammy cost Lampard his job.
The guy is
So happens
smelling.
when you believe in a black man.
That's why he was like, I was believing Balogun.
But the thing is, last year he was trolling you guys. Remember, he was posting his comps when they lost. He was posting his comps
We were
like,
trying to
oh, he
sign
would
him.
have
We
done
were trying to
better.
sign him.
Why'd you
He,
guys get him?
he thought this was EPL too. Guy, this is grown man. Those Brentford guys bullied this man.
Nah, they had the guy seeing stars. I
Yeah.
was, nah.
Moving on to Chelsea Liverpool. You know,
Like preview?
yeah, preview.
Y'all got it?
You guys have played, two of the worst teams in the league. And I mean, it's good because you guys definitely need the confidence. Salah he's on 1 goal, like 2 assists, whatever he's on. Jota is definitely.
Chelsea also played the 2 worst teams, so it goes both ways.
You-
We're 19th.
you said Arsenal-
We're second worst team. in the
you,
league.
you said Arsenal in the top 4.
Yeah, has the season finished?
You said that.
But has the season
That was
finished?
Okay, so
agenda
then we
zone.
top
That was
four.
agenda
No, but the season hasn't finished.
My
Though.
bad.
Right
That
now,
was
we're
agenda
second
zone.
worst
Like
team.
look at the name of the show. My
Yeah,
bad, my bad,
exactly.
yeah.
What happens in agenda zone stays in
You guys have played some of the
Who
worst
have Liverpool
teams.
played?
Norwich
Oh.
and Burnley.
Championship.
I mean, Burnley's not an easy game for
We
them.
lost. We lost at home
For
to
them.
Burnley
Yeah,
last
for
season.
them. But people were
Burnley's like them, like y'all playing West Brom.
West
It's like
Brom.
it's just never like straight.
and you guys playing. Who do you guys always lose to?
everyone. Well, we started the season off -6 to Liverpool. We're -3 to City at home at Etihad.
Yeah,
Who else did we lose to?
yeah, a lot of teams.
Crystal Palace.
Chelsea
They're
also.
guaranteed to take 2 points off us. That's
Um,
guaranteed.
West Ham.
Moving.
Yeah, West
so,
Ham.
but speaking
Antonio.
about you guys, but you guys are you're firing. You scored. Was it? Is it? You guys have scored.
You guys are in the same amount of
Six,
goals.
Five
You
goals.
scored
Five.
five
You,
goals.
you guys are exactly the same. 5
I mean,
goals
yeah,
scored, 0
Yeah,
goals.
we're tied for second right now.
Yep.
On goal difference.
West Ham are ahead of us.
Yeah.
Scary
we'll talk
hours.
about this.
Guess who's top 4?
Who's fourth? United second.
We're not top 4.
We're
United
4th.
not-
We're 5th.
Who's 4th?
I don't know. but we're fifth.
Brentford.
No,
No,
they
no,
haven't
Brentford,
won
no,
2
no, no,
games.
no, no,
They
you're right,
tied.
You're right. They tied. Yeah.
We're
I-
5th.
Who's 4th?
Oh,
Right,
it is.
no, yeah,
That
right.
is true, that is
It
They
is
true.
played.
right,
They
it is
played
right.
2 even worse teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
What are you about to say, man?
You have to wipe this. You see how smug he is.
Bro, I hate it. Like, I just want to slap his ugly
But
Bro,
face.
he's,
Like,
he's
bro.
sitting here acting like he has a turtleneck on, and he's just educating
Guy,
us.
look how comfortable he is.
But the thing is,
Nobody should ever be that comfortable.
you
I
should
don't
be
even care if
doing
it's your
it.
show.
It's not me. It's Amma. It's
Nah.
Amma that you should be doing it for.
Bro, please.
No, the day
Like-
Amai's on this show, I'm not even. I shouldn't be allowed in the. I might just set it on fire.
Me, I'm a Liverpool fan based from family. You guys have to. Like, I don't. Just like the last year where, like, I think Arnold scored that free kick. You guys bullied them the whole game, please.
Nah, we didn't bully us like that. We
Bro,
played
you
better.
guys-
That
you
was
guys
2
bullied
seasons
them
ago.
the
I
whole
remember
game.
we beat
You guys
the
bullied
five-
them.
What?
Oh wait, no.
Wait,
the
wait, are they-
5-3.
No,
are
the
they- what
5-3
is-
was at the
Yeah,
end of our
What
title
is
winning
your
season.
ideal result in that game?
I think we still win. I
No,
think
I'm
we
saying
win.
what is your ideal result? Like, give me a score line.
Oh no, we're not doing predictions to the end.
Okay.
Oh,
We're not doing
okay.
predictions because we'll do weekend predictions together. I think we win this game strictly because Timo Werner just loves Liverpool. Apparently, like he
Is
loves.
he gonna play?
He's going to, because when it comes to Liverpool, it's all about stretching them out in the defense and trying to isolate whoever the second center back is.
If he plays, I'll be shocked.
Well,
I mean,
hang on a
you-
second.
you
but
won't
then
be shocked.
what about Lukaku? Is he going to play with Timo?
Werner's gonna play on the left. Werner will play on the left, and we'll have Lukaku trying to, because the only way to beat Liverpool now is to try to isolate whoever's the second center back. Matip's having a good. They're trying to boost him like he's having a great season, but it's been against.
I've never bought into the Matip hype.
Is Robertson back for this game, or is
Yeah,
this
he-
Timothy?
he has. He
But
has
here's the
to.
thing, Addy's forgetting that we rocked up to Stamford Bridge in the second game of the season last year with Fabinho at centre back and completely shut down Timo, completely shut down Pulisic.
What
we won 2-0.
manager? What manager was that?
The one that led you to first in like November. and
Anyways, the last time we played in Anfield, the Bar and Grill,
then- without Van Dijk,
where-
without Matip,
that's
without Henderson, without Fabinho.
Are you done?
Bro, this is what they do. They beat teams that are handicapped. I'm not surprised.
Was City handicapped? I mean, technically, they eventually became during the game.
Their handicap is their overthinking manager.
That is bald
Brainiac.
Mega mind. But I think we win this game because I think Tuchel's gonna find a way to isolate Matip and find a way to score, even if it's just one goal, and literally just try to make Salah and Mane really hasn't really like shown like, okay, like this guy's back yet. Jota,
He got his goal right last game. He got his goal.
Mane did, yeah.
but Jota doesn't really show. Does he show up in big games? Not that I remember.
Did he play last game?
Yeah,
Jota,
he
yeah.
scored.
Jota scored as well, yeah.
So-
2 and
Oh, he
2.
scored the header.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't really show up in mid games, so I'm looking at this like Salah's gonna we every time, all jokes aside, all banter aside, the last 2 seasons Salah's played against us, we've literally
Yeah, you closed him down.
even
shut
though
him down.
you guys won the game, Salah was nowhere near to be found. We had Tomori locking this guy up when you guys beat us 2-1. I'm not scared of Salah. We're gonna be playing 5 at the back, which means we're not gonna let you guys just like break us down on the defensive end. I think with people like Timo Werner and Mason Mount hopefully helping tours on the right side, having unfortunately Jorginho's gonna play, but I think Jorginho plays well in any game that he doesn't have to do too much attacking work in, which he's not gonna have to in this game. Like we saw against City, he didn't have to do too much.
Who do you
attack
think
work.
gets more possession?
I
I think you guys.
I think it's even. If anything.
I think you guys
Nah,
dominate
Chelsea.
possession.
Actually,
Yeah,
even
well,
the games that we
you
lose,
guys
sometimes we have
dominate
possession.
We've stopped the possession stuff now.
Yeah,
But
we
think
allow
about-
you
but
guys. If you guys win possession, you lose that
The
game.
thing
I'm
about
gonna tell you right
the
now.
thing is, if Liverpool ever has less possession, it's not because like they play bad. It's just because
No, they don't
It-
want
that's
the
our
ball.
time. We don't want it.
You're
We
very
just want to
correct.
counterattack.
that 37 that they had it was the most deadliest 37% of
Yeah.
possession that they. So they didn't need
It's,
all the
it's
other
battle
possession.
of the wingbacks.
So I
on
definitely
Sunday.
think because Tuchel's gonna play a defensive formation, it's gonna be hard for Salah because Salah doesn't really play well against us lately. Last time he played well against us was that screamer he scored that still haunts me to this day.
Beautiful.
That was left, right?
Yep.
That was on his left, yeah.
I mean he's left-footed.
Yeah, I know, but like, I'm just
Oh
trying to
yeah,
remember.
the ball was like swerve. It didn't even look like a real goal.
T-Rex Kepa was in goal, so he
manufactured
couldn't reach
goal.
it.
I think.
Oh no, yeah, Kepa like definitely
feeding.
consumes the most worldies for sure.
I remember Zaha he just shot the ball in one random game.
This
Oh,
year,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
This year, Chelsea give one to Kepa.
Yeah.
bro.
The free kick.
Yes,
The free
yes.
kick.
If there's
So,
a worldie, Kepa probably
the
receives.
reason I feel we win
Tillemans in the final.
is because he did. I just feel like with the defensive formation, you guys won't be able to break us down. Jorginho's going to be comfortable because he doesn't have to do too much offensive work. Because Conte's probably going to start this game. And Kovacic's going to play on the bench, which means we're really going to be like.
So you think it's gonna be easy?
I didn't say easy.
I'm just asking.
No,
He
of course
thinks it's gonna be easy. Look at him.
Oh, I mean, he can feel that way, but he's gonna be humbled one time during the season, maybe
Not
twice.
against Chelsea. But...
We'll see. And I definitely think if Timo Werner is stretching you guys out, pause. And we find ways to isolate your center backs. That's not Van Dijk. You know, God, I already talked about.
Is Van Dijk even good this year? I haven't like.
Who's he played against?
That's what I'm saying. We don't know. Like
Yeah.
I'm saying, like we don't know yet.
But
He is, bro, he is.
You better try to isolate him. And
This
isolate
is
that
my
knee.
favorite part of being a Liverpool fan because every season people sleep on us, and every season we.
But I'm not
outweigh-
saying. I think you guys are gonna be second. I just think you guys don't have enough like offense against our defensive standard. I don't think you guys could like.
You know,
could
the
come up against
defender
that.
I saw about is now really good.
I didn't say. I'm not. Talking, I didn't even say any
No,
names
no,
on
you,
defense.
you know what makes me smile? I like when people are happy because there's only one way from happiness, and humanity will always deliver.
We'll always rob you of it. Yeah, that's fair.
When you're
You
sad-
know about this. You guys were first. And
bro.
you guys. You guys.
When
were
we
first,
beat
right?
City last year to
Oh,
go
yeah.
top.
Oh yeah, it was nasty.
Oh yeah, no, there was
Like
no,
it was so bad.
Mourinho doesn't
wasn't
finish
Ra-
below a certain position that he's in December.
I remember. I
was
remember. I
gassed.
remember Rafi at a point was like believing like Spurs was like.
A threat.
Yeah, I remember. Like that's how
Yeah.
bad it got. I'm not underestimating you
No,
guys.
no, of course.
I just think it comes down to matchups. Like the season you guys played City, you guys were going back and forth with City. They got 98, you guys got 97. That Etihad 2-1 win. It was like they were that much better. They just they
it
got
literally
win.
11 inches pause.
You know what I'm saying?
Was the difference between it? Like,
Wow, I wouldn't even think about that.
no, it's
But-
the goal.
but-
The goal that
Yeah,
almost
but I'm
went in,
saying like
yeah.
it was so close, but somebody has to etch out the
Yeah.
win. Certain times. So I
Right,
think
right.
like it's gonna be that close. But I think with our defensive back, I don't think you guys could break it down enough.
That's fair. I will say, Timo really struggled against Fabinho and Van Dijk last year, and
When
second game of the season.
that under what coach?
Who did Timo
It
not
doesn't-
struggle against? I'm
Yeah,
so
like-
confused. Why are we talking about him?
Well,
like
no,
he's-
because
I'm so
you said
confused,
he's
like,
gonna
is there a new
target
Timo?
Matip, right?
No,
What-
no. I think we're
Did they
going.
sign a new guy? they're like, oh, Timo will struggle.
It's not about Timo. It's about positioning. It's about look. Literally positioning. That's all we need. I don't need him to score. I just need
Here's the thing.
to draw a defender
You guys
away.
had this amazing plan to like target Matip, but you're gonna be really upset
my
when
God.
what's his face, Konate is starting on the weekend because he's ready to go. He's stronger than Van
Do you think
Dijk.
he's your second best
And-
center back?
No, I think Gomez is. I think Matip is our.
You guys
worst
hated
centre-back.
Gomez.
No, I
Until
don't know
he
why.
got hurt. And
I
then all
don't
of a
know.
sudden he was like,
I'll tell you this.
We
was
don't
like-
have Gomez.
No, I
They used to like slate this guy week after
I
week.
would never have once slated Gomez. I think he is up there like with some of the best defenders in the
Because
league
of pace.
No, but I remember when him and Van Dijk started the 97-98 season, I think out of the first 13 games they played, they had 9 clean sheets. They conceded 4 goals total. And we played some pretty difficult teams in that time. We kept a clean sheet against City in that time.
I want to because it was a 0-0 game, though, right?
Yeah, Mars was
But that doesn't
penalty.
count. What the hell? You say clean sheet? It was a game of nobody wants to lose here. You're talking about some clean sheet. Nobody wants to lose.
Oh, those
that
were
game.
my favorite Pep Klopp games, though.
Bro.
The games where they both
Bro.
just kind of like decided.
Remember the
Ah,
one?
but-
Call up
yeah,
your
forget
dogs.
this, forget
Call
this,
up your
forget
dogs.
Remember
There's
the-
too much on the line.
remember the 1-1?
Let's go beat Norwich.
Remember was it 1-1 last season?
Yeah, it was 1-1. Like
And
they
then
stopped playing.
like KDB missed the penalty. I was like,
Oh,
all
yeah.
right,
They're like-
I guess let's just chill. For the
You
second
know
half.
the office scene where they're all like this? You're like, let's just go beat Norwich and let's see who can get the most goals.
You know what I'm saying? So do you
love
feel like Konate starting against the team that you feel is the second best in the league is a smart thing to do?
No, it's. I'll be very.
That
That shouldn't be a first. In my opinion, that shouldn't be the first game.
No, I fully agree with you.
But you think he will?
No, I don't. I was only kidding. It was for banter purposes. It's stupid. But it's a tough one because I won't lie to you. As I think we can beat you when.
Why do you think he can?
No.
beat us?
I think we can beat you when all the squads are settled and like the season has taken its time. This early
Too
in
much
the
English?
season.
No, I
No, it's
just
you.
hate you, bro.
Bro.
Like, look at the guy he's
I
sitting
feel
like, like he's the one that's the defending champ. Like they should prove to him.
Nah, Riam.
Speak.
Sorry, Steve. I'm expecting Riam to have gone full Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless would be like, you've just spilled a whole bunch of baloney. No, No, because bro, I think it's making it seem like just because Chelsea won Champions League, like they are the best team that is
Like
assembled right
like
now.
they didn't stumble on that. Bro, he said in the first.
We
podcast,
literally
had no
had
business winning that championship.
Orlando. We literally handed them top 4. They literally jumped over top 4, and we like took it like, hey, sorry, you forgot your shoes, and we gave it back to them. Like, this is what this. If we played City in the final in the Champions League, we probably would have won the Champions League.
Well, you did play City in the final and you lost.
Carabao is their cup. Like, they literally.
And they only scored
designed
the
it.
The script writers
They
had that.
designed Ryan Mason. Like,
But I'm not gonna lie, you guys, it would never make sense that you fire your coach right before that. But that's neither here nor there. Sorry, what were you saying?
No.
Why do you? So you tell me, why do you feel like you can win this game?
I don't think we can win this game. I don't. I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a draw.
Okay.
I think
I
it's
can
going to
see
be
that.
Who's whom?
us. Bar and Grill.
Bro, you can't. This is why I wish we had Rafi here. You can't. Say
No,
that.
hang on a second.
You guys
No,
are
wait.
winning this
In
game.
my defense,
Rafi would
in
have strangled Ade by now.
but you know the Strictly Banter, we have 3 levels of Liverpool fans. We have
Slad hates his life,
he
right?
just like, and then Rafi's like, well, which
No,
is
the
the
thing is-
extremist?
No,
Slad-
Rafi and I
Slad-
take turns, definitely.
Slad-
Rafi's extremist in big games.
The thing is,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Slad is still stuck in the bad days. Because I think
Yeah.
Slad probably remembers the bad days more than any of them. Like, because Slad was hearing it from Haruna from young when Fergie was walking the league and Liverpool were slipping. So Slad is like cautious, like he's always scared. But
Wait. Slad had it hard. Yo, we lost the Champions League final in 2007. I went back to Catholic school the next day, got my ass beat. Dude.
Nah, bro. Slad was here. Bro, imagine you go to climb.
No. But imagine being friends with Haruna when Fergie was there
Oh,
and you guys had Rafa.
brutal.
Roundhead Rafa. Oh, Rafa's at Everton.
Yep.
Yeah,
That doesn't make sense.
Nah,
that doesn't really
I
matter.
feel you guys should win that.
The
game.
fact that wasn't even
We
big
should,
news
and
tells you how
actually,
crazy
one
this
thing I
window
did
was.
forget, I won't lie, we have fans back, and I think that's a huge thing.
Yeah,
at
Anfield is different.
Anfield
Oh,
is different.
That's fair.
But
we don't-
I
I mean,
know
but, like,
he's due one. You know he loves Chelsea too. He's due one of those screamers, whether a free kick or some cross that will reach Jota. I'm just expecting this Liverpool W. I don't care how it is.
But why do you feel that way?
I think we're gonna get it.
Because
but
they are
I can
home.
see us- I can see us drawing.
Let's do some strictly facts. Why
Okay,
do we
see-
feel this way?
Because one, my own horse in the race is Chelsea. I need them to be proven. Like, I don't want them to feel like they're too good and then everything falls down. So I need those adjustments to happen now, because I don't think they are where they are supposed to be just because they beat 2 bad teams back to back.
What's the thing? Chelsea can only play
They did
well.
the same thing too.
No, but Chelsea play well when
But they've
they're
won
the
the
ones
league
in charge, when they control the game. You're
recently.
not coming to Anfield and controlling the game. We're controlling the game, and we're going to
Like
decide
under
how
this
you play.
present manager, they've won the league, so they don't have as much
And
to
the Champions
prove
League.
in terms of like championship mentality as you guys have to prove with a new coach. This is his first full season.
Mhm.
He has to prove that he can farm points.
Mhm.
That's what Prem is about, farming points. It's not
Yeah.
about looking good. You can,
You
bro.
have to
Last
win.
season,
Just
we
take it one
we
weekend
won,
at a
we
time.
won
Yeah,
the
One weekend at a
December-
time.
win games.
I agree.
We won the December sweepstakes last season. Like, we were the best looking, most improved squad until we weren't. City just
You were
kind of
good before
chilled.
you were bad.
No, we were very good before we were bad and horribly bad.
But so you broken down. You don't feel like you guys are winning. It'll probably be a draw.
I think we can win. I 1,000% think we can win. I think this early in the season, players coming back, protecting the points, taking some off a title rival, I think we'll go for a draw. But I think we'll control the game.
This is why I think you guys should not go for a draw. You guys need to win.
We should. You're right.
You guys' group stage is not easy,
Yeah.
which we will talk about. You guys need all the points right now because you already know you guys are an injury away.
Yep.
You are an injury away from
I
back to making
don't
excuses
know,
again.
actually. I won't lie. We know how to handle an injury crisis now because we've had to live through it and see, like, if it's a
We
real
got top
crisis. Right?
four.
We got, listen, right? I will always live by it, right? For 2 months straight, I was hearing, you guys are going to finish in Europa. You guys are going to be playing on Thursday nights. You're going to be playing in the Energy Drink Cup next year. But we didn't even finish fourth. We got third.
But do you know what happened? But do you know what happened towards the end of that season?
We can't do context. We cannot do context. We can't. Because if we're doing context, your whole argument for Chelsea falls apart.
You know what I can do? All right. I'll banter aside. Fuck out of here. I'll banter aside. No, I'm actually going to use it. I'm actually going to use it now. You guys got knocked down the quarterfinal. We went to the final. City went to the final.
Listen. We're not Man City, right? We don't need to win a Champions League. We've won it so many times. We just won it recently.
I mean, damn, Ade, you walked right in.
We won a Premier League.
No, I agree with that because I sat down the first episode. I said they probably are gonna do well because there's no pressure. But let's be honest. You're not just going to be like, we don't care about the Champions League.
No, we do. But if we lose in the round of 16, but we're in the middle of a title push, it's not going to be the end of the world.
But I think it's going to be hard for you by the time of the knockout stages because none of those games you can really not put a good XI against.
Yes.
You guys, we're going to talk about that, but you guys have AC Milan. You have Atletico, and who's the last one?
Porto.
Bro,
they can rest players against
Porto.
Nah, Porto's still a good team. They're a quarterfinal team.
But no. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
They can rest players.
You can rest players, but it's not like when you're playing young boys, when you're playing Salzburg. You know what I'm saying? That's
guys.
Why'd you think of young boys
first? Complete their best 11 too.
Nah, it's
like acting like the Porto Milan are going to bring the best 11.
Porto, it's hang on.
Wait for Champions League.
That's all they have.
Wait for Champions League.
Bro, if it was that way, then every normal big team will make it round. Bro, Liverpool will make the round of 16 comfortably.
I didn't say that. No, not comfortable.
They're gonna make it comfortably.
Okay, but they're gonna have to sacrifice.
They're gonna win that group. They're the best team.
I'm not saying they're not, but they're gonna have to sacrifice big players playing in some of those games.
Eventually, they'll have like in Norwich on Saturday, then Champions League on Tuesday.
It's just the way we have a decent fixture set up. Like it's spread out a little bit more.
Yeah, so. and look, I'm not saying it will be bad. I'm saying it could be bad because a lot of those. I feel like maybe Porto's the last one that you can be like, all right, we can play some of the little kids.
No, Milan. I don't.
Who do you guys play first? Who's your first game? Or have they dropped the fixtures?
We're gonna talk about UCL after.
Cool.
But my point is, I feel like you guys are in the toughest division. Other than the PSG and other one and PSG and other division. I feel like you guys are in a division that you kind of still have to play Jota, play Salah, play Mane.
You can't put Origi out.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I don't want it to happen, but you're gonna have people tired. God forbid injuries, huh?
You don't want it to happen?
I mean, like
why would you not want it to happen?
I know you.
No, for the sake of a title,
if you don't know Ephraim, he says when his rivals play, I want 0-0, extra time, and a lot of injuries. I know you don't care, but I'm saying I don't want another human.
ACL, leg break.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want another. I don't want another man.
That's why Kane gets injured. His bad luck taxes him.
Yeah, I don't want any man to get injured for as a human to human thing. But I'm saying because
it's an advantage if your teammate gets
you know what I'm saying. But I think because you are in such a tough division, you guys are more likely to versus us. What's wrong with you?
I know. I just want Rudiger to test the knee. You know what I mean? Like, how good can that knee be?
Bro, Rudiger does get away with the nastiest things, and they'll just put his hands up.
That KDB one is criminal.
Nah, criminal.
That KDB one is criminal.
He did get yellow.
He got yellow. That was a red.
Nah, it wasn't a red.
No, it was a red. That KDB one is literally he's the man of the match. No, he's the man of the match.
I definitely feel that.
Bro, once he wore that mask, I knew what time it was. That guy was not there for a ball.
Okay, so I have us winning. You have draw.
I have a draw, yeah.
What do you have?
I think Liverpool win easily.
Okay, we're not saying scores, but you said Liverpool wins easily.
Easily.
What do you have?
I mean, it's at Anfield, so I think they win.
They think they win?
Yeah.
But it won't be easy. I don't think it'd be easy.
I don't think
it's going to be it'd be a hardest game of the season, I think.
Hey, I hope all of you guys are going to be at the pub. Are you going to be at the pub with us?
I think we finally see a mistake out of like a Chelsea center back because we haven't seen one in so long. But I think we finally see a mistake, and I think it punishes
I don't know,
them.
but like
I
I
see a
kind of
mistake,
trust Tuchel to like hold it down. As
Yeah,
well.
no,
I don't
he
know.
will. His game plan will be solid, but I think we finally see a mistake
Fair.
But I
Like
mean,
it-
because they have mistakes in them.
Like
It's
if there's two teams that it could be against, it would be City and Liverpool. That's fair.
Right.
it's two really
More
good
so Liverpool.
teams with two really
They put
good
you in
coaches.
awkward
So
positions.
Yeah,
it's probably whoever like outsmarts whoever, which players come.
Like one thing
together.
Liverpool do is like they put the ball in a position where you either
You have
make
to
a
make a
mistake
decision.
Yeah.
or you're
You ha-
world class. Like
you have to make a decision.
Like you can't just like
Yeah.
hope it'll pass away. Like you have to attack it.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll
like
see.
I
It's Anfield.
Well,
That's-
even though I think we win, obviously because of Chelsea tax, I feel
You
like
think
we're
you
gonna
win at Anfield with a full crowd?
There's no
And no,
Like,
way.
I understand a
That's
draw,
what
but
his
a
team
win.
does, his team does.
Yeah,
You-
it's
you
my,
gotta
it is
go
my
there and
team
say,
also.
like,
So yeah, you also have to put that. It is also my
Maybe
team.
it's because
so-
we're
Trust
minus
me,
6 and against
trust me,
Liverpool.
trust me, bro. The
We're
day
respecting
I
too
live
much.
to see my team at this level, they will have to hold me like this. that's all I'm going to say. Like,
Once they announced the Qatar
bro,
owners,
remember how confident he was when Spurs were top of the league.
Yeah.
Bro, no one could even
Yeah, you
could
can
even
touch
say
him.
anything
You
near
can
him
touch him.
because he would just draw the picture of the table. So you felt it. Imagine your team winning the league. Then this guy, we can't even have him here. He'll be like you. He will sit down, relax. He'll be
I
like,
told you, if we win anything, I'm wearing a shirt with the manager's face on it for the rest of the year. Like, that's guaranteed.
That's fair. Okay.
I just hope it's
Dang, we don't even care about the Europa draw, huh? Because none of you guys really.
nobody's in there.
Yeah.
Leicester and West Ham are gonna go stink it up and
Wait, now I think about
make
it.
the English league
Wait, I'm
look
confused.
like as trash
wait,
it
I'm
really
confused.
is.
Since Chelsea won Champions League, why didn't the fifth place get Champions
They
League?
don't do that no more.
Oh, okay.
They don't do that anymore.
Speaking of not doing any more Champions League, there's no more
Away goal.
How do you guys? I hate it.
I hate it. It's worst
I
thing
hate
ever. Worst thing ever.
Stupid.
I like it because if we still had away goals, you don't see what happened to Monaco. And that kind of pain, you can't pay for that kind of pain.
What pain?
They lost in the 119th minute to an own goal.
Oh, you're talking about the one that just
yeah,
happened.
they
a few days
didn't
ago?
make qualifiers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
I
like the
thinking 5
freakiest.
years ago.
It
My
was
bad,
like
my
the
bad.
freakiest own goal ever. Like
Yeah,
he
sorry.
kicks it and the defender like it ricochets off his like shin and it just like
I don't know.
perfect chip.
I'm kind of mixed on
I
it
love it.
because
I love it.
Being an Arsenal fan, I've seen
Penalties in champs.
away goals
Yes.
kill us in the round of
Yes.
16. So it's kind of like, yeah, it would be nice to know, like, you just have
Chiefs.
to win.
5-1
Yeah.
and 5-1 is no away
No,
goals.
not that. Bro, you've not even
Wait, what are
been
you
out of
laughing
business.
for?
But he's laughing like
we
Bayern.
made it to a final more recently than them.
Bro, what happened when you guys made Bayern?
Bro, if
Hold
it
on,
wasn't
hold
for
on.
away goals,
7-2
we don't
now.
have that run.
What-
That's
yeah,
not
yeah.
as bad as 10.
Nabri Arsenal legend.
That's not as bad as 10.
Wait. Can we put our UCLs on the table real quick?
Yeah.
Wait, you even grabbed you? Yes.
None of
It's coming.
those.
It's coming.
His adopted team.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
What UCL?
Can we wait, when you say UCL, do you mean conference?
It's not even there yet.
It's still UCL. From now on, you're gonna have to clarify after we win this thing.
You wait for Champions League. We are the Champions team. All of it.
We're about to be UCL winners.
Now, what me? I'm a Liverpool fan.
Alright,
bro.
right,
Put
right.
it
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
Put it
he
up.
said 7, I think.
How many do you have?
What?
Only to your mates have 7.
Well, I thought y'all were on 3. Oh no, 2 and 2.
We've been to 3 finals. Fuck United.
Ooh,
I don't like.
Who did you guys beat for your second Europa trophy?
Benfica, right? No, Arsenal.
We're in there. Oh, I can't remember. Anyways,
I don't like the away goal going away. We don't get what happened to these lot against. Oh my god, that was probably the best day of my life.
No, I think we lost anyway, didn't
Yeah,
we?
yeah,
No,
they
but
lost
like-
outright.
but
But the
it-
reason you lost outright was because you were chasing the
Oh,
game
right,
so
because
much.
as soon as the away goals came, it was
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
But I like it because I feel like it adds another like tactical
It
dynamic.
does. It does.
I do agree.
Like it's like all of a sudden like getting that first away game doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
Because like people used to play so timid, like, oh, I don't want to give up too many I don't want to give up too many home goals.
Mhm.
But now it's like you play with more freedom.
Like you
knowing
play
that
better
just-
away for like you want to play the away game more than your home game.
Yeah, more than your home game. That's what
And-
you guys did with Porto. Like I feel like you wrapped up the tie because
You
they
lose 2-0.
peppered you guys when you in the reverse fixture.
oh yeah.
They peppered you guys, and it's just like because like something about you just kind of like switches off. Like, they
That's
need like
true.
7 goals to go
Yeah,
through,
of
so we're
course.
good.
Yeah. So much so that like looking now, it's almost like now I guess you the only advantage is you have fans in the stadium. Like that's like the only advantage. I feel like it kind of takes away because I feel like each competition should have something special about it. FA Cup is the big tournament that's not the nobody cares about Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
It's the big tournament in England. You play against you may fuck around and play Huddersfield for some reason, you know, like there's something special in that. Champions League is Premier League is Premier League. And Champions League was special because it really was the best of the best.
Knockouts,
And it was so
But the
special.
away goal, I feel like it only favored small teams. Like they were almost the ones who always took advantage of like that away goal thing.
Nah,
where it's like,
I mean, are you calling AS Roma a small team?
like they are a small team for sure, 1,000%.
That's fair.
They've never won. What have Roma ever won?
They've won some like Serie A's, but it's back when like Totti
Like
and
back
De
to
Rossi
like
used
maybe
to play
like
and stuff.
no,
yeah,
Totti
yeah.
never won anything.
He won one.
No, he didn't. He was like the Gerrard of
He didn't win.
producer,
Serie A.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
he was
right.
He was literally the Gerrard.
Yeah.
In what era?
I'm saying, like, he
When
didn't win one.
Trezeguet
He
and
played like 20
Del
years.
Piero were running,
Wait.
were running
He
Serie
played
A.
like 20 seasons. He never won.
No,
He-
he's
I mean,
right.
but then he was
he's
playing
right,
against the AC Milan. Yeah, that was.
He
Yeah.
played in the worst era.
Yeah,
you-
like you imagine going on the 6-game win streak versus like all like the trash, and then you go play Maldini,
Inter,
yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
Cannavaro, like
Yeah,
what?
yeah, I definitely feel that.
Well, you can say the same for Gerrard as well. Like he would.
Yeah,
could
he
you
played
imagine
in the
someone
worst
like
era.
him in this league today? Like
Yeah.
I think Bruno's the closest thing we get, and he's not even like fit to
Roma
tie his
has
shoes.
Roma are like the Tottenham of Syria. They never win anything.
Yeah.
No, he won the Serie A title.
He won one.
He won one.
Yeah, he won
It
one.
says here winning a Serie A title, 2 Coppa Italias, and 2 Super Cup.
When did he win?
Yeah, he won
Please
one.
Look that up, please. What you about to say, Orlando?
Oh no, go.
So I feel like losing it is gonna lose a few things, but it's
I mean,
okay.
maybe it might make the games more interesting. You never know until you see it. So.
I think the away thing was the best, bro. I think it was so great.
It
But
added
people
that extra
hated that.
element to every game. That
You
it
said
was
what?
just like
People hated that though.
Who hated it?
Like
you only
when
hated it if you lost.
when he
Yeah,
fucked
you-
your
you-
team up, like you hated
But-
it.
but- but that-
Because it
but
always
when you
felt
watched
like
it, though, when you watched
Well,
it,
no,
you
we
loved
lost
it.
actually a few ties to Chelsea, like in the late
Yeah, I remember those
2000s
4-4
on away goals.
Remember
yeah.
that 4-4
yeah,
game?
one of the best games
that
I've ever watched.
feels
But we,
so lame.
no,
though.
but you know,
like, to
I've
lose
never,
on a
I've never
draw?
like been like hard done by on like the away goal. Okay, if it's 2 ties, yes, I think it's kind of bullshit. But it's
Yeah.
And Atletico
rarely
loved
to-
that.
but it's
Atletico
rarely
was- they'll get that 1-1 at your home and that 0-0
Yeah,
at their home,
0-0.
and that's it. You're done.
Bro,
Get outta
remember
here.
Mourinho when he stunk out against Barcelona? That was so and was it Inter, right?
It was Inter,
That
yeah.
that they just
He had like 12 men behind the ball. Like
Oh, yeah.
they
Including the
lost
ref.
they lost 1-0, but he celebrated like they won 3-0.
Yep.
Anyways, moving into the UCL draw. Obviously every year you're always gonna have that one group that's like, why are you here? Like this is not like this isn't a Europa group.
the new sheriff
that,
in town.
that is Group G in Lille.
and niggas thought that we were gonna be the ones going to strange countries.
That is Group G in Lille, Sevilla, Salzburg, and Wolfsburg. But like who really cares?
What group is sheriff in?
Real Madrid, the group
Yeah,
from
D,
last year.
Group D.
Who was in that group last year? Because they
Shakhtar.
literally like
The
direct.
only,
Yeah,
the
it
only
was
team that
the
I think
one that
that's
wasn't-
It was Club Bruges.
No, that's like
No,
it was in our group.
Club Bruges.
It was
Oh,
Dennis used to go off.
Yeah, and they still couldn't even get out that group. Inter.
Inter. Yeah, I think even it
And
was
Conte still managed
it
to
was-
like
it's
somehow
not, it
get
was
rated.
Gladbach that made it out. They were second.
Yeah,
or
it was
something.
Gladbach, and then Real. And
Yeah,
Real made
Real
it
was
on
like
the
the
last
first 3
day.
games as well.
Yeah,
didn't
Real
they?
made it on the last day.
We'll start with.
Inter
probably
didn't
the-
even make Europa. They were
yeah,
dead
they,
last.
like, they were fourth. and
They had
that's
like
why-
1 point, I
that's,
think.
That's why they won their league because even AC Milan was still doing
Doing
Europa
bits
Cup.
in
at-
the Europa League. Yeah.
We'll start with Group D, which is a pretty. Actually, we'll start with ours because we're not really an interesting one. Juve and Chelsea, Zenit and Malmo. Who really cares?
Juve's not good.
Juve's not good,
Yeah.
especially if Ronaldo
Ronaldo
leaves.
goes, yeah.
Leave
I mean,
Ronaldo
but like
leave.
they
Even with
said,
Ronaldo,
they
they're
played
bad.
better without Ronaldo.
Who said that?
No, that was
Well, they do have Allegri
no.
back.
The former Juve president said it. It was like they play better.
They do have
without
Allegri
Ronaldo.
back. Chiesa is there. Like I mean,
Chiesa's
they're not
there.
a horrible team.
Yeah, they'll definitely be second.
Definitely not under.
I think. I mean, but that,
I think that group is easily yours to win though.
Oh yeah, of course.
no, but like that's not even pride. That's just like that. Let's be honest. That's not even pride. Like we should.
Keep good.
We should.
Just know, but you know the thing that you and Ahmad do that you don't understand is like when you're asking for sympathy when Prem eventually happens to you like it happens to everybody else. Just remember these days. Remember these smiles. Let them keep you warm. It won't be us. It won't be us.
I think we definitely win Group H. Last time we were in Group H, we won the Champions League. That was last year. Anyways, Group D, we have Inter and Real. I actually and Shakhtar Donetsk. I
think Shakhtar goes through in that group.
Yeah, I'm about to
Yeah.
say, but I would say
Inter are even worse than they were last year.
I
Way
will say,
worse.
I will say for how bad Inter is, the only reason I'm saying they should go through is because of sympathy. I need them to make as much money as possible because
So
I
they
made
can pay for tomorrow, whoever they have. I don't know.
I made this point first episode. I said we can't lose our juggernauts, like who we deem as like European juggernauts, because it does ruin overall soccer.
We already lost Inter and AC like a long time.
No,
ago.
but it's like over.
Whatever you're holding
No,
on to is like a past relic.
No, but you're saying that, but they just won the league. So
right, but it was a fluke.
No, yeah, it's a fluke. But in theory, you're hoping that okay, maybe you can build on that with the money you make from that to eventually maybe sort of kind of get.
They
back.
owe so much money that they sold all their players.
But I'm
and
saying
lost
like,
their coach.
but I'm saying we are hoping that they can at least get back to a fraction of what they were. Well,
Nah, bro, you're the only one that has sympathy.
I mean,
They
it's
haven't,
not sympathy.
they haven't even made it to the knockout stages
See,
of champs.
it's not
like
sympathy.
in the last like
it's not
2 decades.
It's not sympathy, but it's for the betterment of the sport. The sport only gets better with more better teams.
Nah, there's better
English
teams.
football,
They're just not
that's what I
named
see.
Inter. Like
That's- I'm
it's
so
okay
vision.
to embrace new.
No. That's
Like
fine. But
Atalanta's a good team.
But imagine
Napoli's
having,
a good team.
But imagine having the new with Inter. That's what
It's
I'm
okay.
saying.
We don't.
So,
No one cares.
I'm here to tell you we don't care.
Okay, I will say I would prefer more juggernauts. But
I like new faces.
which is fair.
Barcelona being ass, I injected
beautiful.
right into
It's
my
beautiful.
veins.
Right there, right
right
there.
into my veins.
Right
I've
there.
needed it since they took Alexon from us.
Bro,
I've needed it.
Barca and United being bad, injected.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
never.
right-
I'll never get over
right
it.
into
It
my
never gets
bloodstream.
tired.
The only team that will forever evade being bad is Madrid.
It's because Perez, bro.
yeah.
They are the only ones that, bro, the state of
A
Barcelona,
villain.
where they have, what's that guy? I keep forgetting his name. With the
Griezmann.
weird name.
Oh, breakaway.
Yeah.
You know there was crazy tax on you.
Yeah,
that day.
I don't care. Let him.
Isn't his first name like Martin? Like, it's, the
Martin,
funniest-
Martin.
it's like the most random first name,
Yeah.
and you don't expect the last name. It's just like Martin, what?
It's like when they're doing what's it called? When they're doing
Roll call.
When they do a roll call, they definitely say Martin. They're like,
It seems like
Martin?
AC Milan. Yes, like let
What?
them go down.
AC Milan, like, they're not even interested in getting back up. Like, they're still riding Ibra.
Ibrahimovic.
Like, bro, some teams deserve what's if you're still employing Ibra to be doing Lion, like he's some Igbo chief, if you're still employing him to be doing that rubbish, you deserve what's coming to you.
I feel that. I think Shakhtar makes it just because of experience. They've been there. I mean, Inter's definitely been
They
there.
always
but-
get a tough team in the group as
who?
well.
Shakhtar,
Shakhtar,
yeah, they do. I think they.
They always get like City or Real.
I think they've made it to the knockout stages like at least
Yeah.
once
Oh,
in the last
yeah.
3
Oh,
years.
yeah.
They played City one time. in the
Yeah,
knockout.
they made it that season.
And they actually like did well at the Etihad. I remember that.
Yep.
Bro, that's what I'm just for like the banter though. I'd rather Inter pass because Shakhtar's gonna end up coming in second, and then they're gonna go
To
visit
City. Yep,
and
yep.
then City's
No.
gonna.
No. Real's getting through. So it's between Shakhtar.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No,
That's
she's saying like as
that's
a
what I'm saying.
second team.
As a second team, I'd rather Inter go just
like,
for the vibes.
Like,
Because
Orlando,
then Shakhtar's gonna go and they're gonna go see City.
But
It's
Inter
still-
is just
it's
as bad as
still
Shakhtar.
breakfast, bro.
Inter or
Wait,
Shakhtar
actually-
is still
breakfast for any of
Actually, that may not be true because City may not be first
City
in
may
there.
not come
City
out
may
of
not-
that group.
but
They
we'll
may
talk
not.
about that. I want to get all the boring
City in
ones
the
out the
Europa
way.
League, I need to see it.
Dortmund's gonna make it out. Haaland's gonna score another double-digit goals, and
I need Dortmund to like fumble just so Marco Rose is available.
yeah. What did you say before the show started about?
If you
Dortmund
get an
coaches?
ex-Dortmund manager, you're winning the Champions League the next
yeah,
year.
you're gonna
It's-
be great.
I mean,
that's
it's,
fair.
It's a tried and tested formula.
It's a fair assessment. Man United, while it's nowhere near as tough as I think we wanted for Banter, it's still not an easy
Who do they have?
group. They have
Villarreal,
Villarreal,
yeah.
Atalanta,
They
and Young
lost to in
Boys.
the final.
Young Boys is guaranteed.
Listen,
breakfast
Young
6
Boys
points.
are a good team.
Yeah, you're gonna-
Like,
oh,
it's
why?
funny 'cause,
You're
like,
gonna have one upset
They have
game.
How do you
they have
know?
the most banter name.
Gil
I was
Sigurdsson's
following
favorite
Europa
team.
last year because we were in Europa. Remember?
We're talking about Europa. This is the Champions League.
No. But what I'm saying is like of all the teams to step, like Young Boys like looked really good in Europa last year. Like they looked very
I
comfortable.
mean that's fair.
Oh,
Uh,
didn't
very
they have like a
comfortable.
very high-scoring game?
They
last
had
night? Like
high-scoring games
4-4-4.
every game.
Yeah, I actually remember that. Yeah.
They remember.
Yeah, you're not getting out, but you're gonna
They,
upset some.
that's where what's his name came from. I think Kevin Mbabu that plays at.
Yeah. Oh,
Wolfsburg.
yes. You're right. You're right.
I
They
still-
always have a class.
I
team.
still think for United they'll be guaranteed.
United
breakfast.
lost to Istanbul.
They did.
Yeah,
Young
but
boys
they
is
also,
not guaranteed breakfast.
Yeah, they also yammed
Actually,
on
I keep
Leipzig
forget-
like 5-0 though.
Yeah,
like,
I keep forgetting.
Yeah, that's when Upamecano decided that he didn't want to play CB. He wanted to play box to box.
and wasn't that like right the week after Bayern bought him and everybody
No. It was before. They didn't buy him till January because that's when you can.
I know. I
actually
remember
buy
like
him.
the game after they bought him. He had like a howler, like
He had a howler against Dortmund when he got bullied by Haaland.
Haaland,
Haaland flung him like how Lukaku did. Mari.
yeah. Away from how we.
Imagine Haaland against Mari.
There's something you shouldn't even think about. that was like
Molestation.
insults.
While I would want them to have a hard Jesus Christ.
Producer, mark this timestamp. Let's not delete it. It'll be over before it starts.
While I would want them to have a tougher division, I still think it's still a division that they
Why are you
probably.
saying division?
Sorry, group. I don't know why I keep saying division.
Kind of NFL.
I went and I gave it an NFL comeback. It's still a Jesus Christ. It's still a group that still feel like they have to watch out for. Group E is Bayern, Barcelona, Benfica, Dynamo Kiev. I'm not gonna lie. Like Bayern is gonna have so much fun in here.
Yeah.
They're going to kill.
Did you see what they put on Twitter?
They said hi to Barca, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
nice to see you again, something like that. Like they're gonna have fun in that group.
I think Memphis is gonna have the time of his life at Barca.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too.
I think
And
so.
you know
I
what?
agree.
Like people are acting like they still don't have one of the best academies.
No, yeah.
They
of
still have a
course.
decent
No,
coach.
because I'm not because they said the same thing. I said, who's coming from that academy?
Fati came out. Pedri came out.
That's all.
All that one
That's
they're
literally
saying-
all.
No, Trincao came out.
Araujo, whatever he is, he plays.
No. I'm being dead ass though. Like Barcelona, like still has a
But like-
formidable
but like-
academy.
but like, see the thing
Who
with-
has a better one?
the thing
And
with
don't say
Barca
you
is-
guys, because
No.
your lone army is just.
We
But
have-
like
we
Ephraim, the team with team.
Our academy has Champions League winners. Our academy has Champions League winners.
But it's nice because other people do the work. Barcelona literally has a B team that goes and actually does the work of like grooming the players. These guys are just
Yeah,
like,
but if
hey,
they were
Watford,
smart like Chelsea
need a
and
CB?
loaned them out and sold them, they wouldn't be bankrupt right now.
I think
Well,
Bayern. True. I think Bayern's gonna have fun in that division, but obviously Barcelona's definitely still
Division,
gonna
yep,
make it
sure.
out. I said division again. It's
Yeah.
fine. At this point, it's a division. We've already kind of talked about Group B, but
Are Bayern keeping Lewandowski? Like, because what happened
Yeah,
to
I
that?
mean,
Because he wanted
I
to
don't,
leave
I don't know if
and
that
then
was true.
he said he wanted a new challenge.
Like it
That's
came
the
out
thing.
and then nothing
Like,
happened.
they-
He has like what 34.
34, 35.
They have
He's not that old.
4
He's
days to do it.
31.
No, he's 34, 35. He's
What?
old.
No
He's old.
way.
He's not
Serious?
34.
That was like 31.
For-
He's
Producer, can you look at
31.
that? Producer, can you
He's
look for
not 34. What do you-
He's 34.
That's like Ronaldo's age.
Ronaldo's 36.
that? Bro, 31 is... He's 33.
33?
Yeah,
Bro,
Ew.
31 is his football age.
That's
Um,
No, Kizito said he was 24 to prove that Neves doesn't look 24. And it was just ironic because it's like,
Y'all look the same. Like,
it ain't that
y'all
you're
look at me
proving
twins.
Does he?
I mean,
Nah,
we'll
bro,
see.
let's get to the juicy
Well,
group.
yeah,
please.
no, because we need to finish Group B. I do feel like you will win, but it's not gonna be easy.
No, it's not gonna be easy.
Atletico, you already know they love you guys. They love a
Atletico's
game
not
to
good.
win. Huh?
Atletico's not good.
They're not good.
Just win.
They have an old ass Suarez.
They're not good, but they.
Suarez
but
got
I didn't say
used
they're
for-
good. No. Oh, no,
Suarez
but-
got molested in Copa America.
But, hold on, but let's look at the team that beat them. Alvaro Morata was leading their line. Like,
I thought it was Real Madrid that beat them.
no.
The
Atletico that beat them.
knocks
Atletico
out-
team
Oh,
that
the
beat them.
Atletico that beat
Bro,
them.
week before COVID.
Alvaro Morata was leading that line, and they still beat them. It doesn't matter who they have.
But they were coming off of winning champs, right? Like the
I mean, they come
hangover.
out for winning.
Nothing. They won nothing last
They
year.
won-
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
We
I'm
won
saying
the
these-
top 4
no, I
trophy.
said Liverpool was coming off of winning
but
champs.
my
So
point is, it
hangover.
doesn't matter how good the team is. I still feel like Simeone will find a way against these guys.
It's just
No,
a
no,
bad
he's-
matchup. You're right. It's a bad
But
matchup
actually, to go back to the away goals point we had a little bit ago, that game at Anfield, we had to play far more urgently and like far more like
they
out of our
won,
comfort
but then
stuff.
they won 1-0, right? And then it
Which
was
I
1-0
agree.
again.
No, you're right. But I think with a group stage game where it's like there's not a second leg at
Yeah.
stake and like away goals at stake.
Yeah,
and, like,
you can play
protect
more
it-
relaxed.
You can play a lot more relaxed. I think we'll beat them at Anfield, but
Yeah.
I don't think we'll. I think we'll actually lose if we go to the
Probably a
Wanda.
draw.
Yeah.
Knowing Simeone, that's probably all he's gonna need is a
Yeah,
draw.
Yeah,
True,
like
true.
he's gonna do is stuff. He's gonna try to get all his stuff against.
One thing
Milan
that's a
and
lock
Porto.
though is, Liverpool can do what they want. Atletico getting out of that group. Like
Yeah.
regardless,
Yeah,
they're
when
getting
first
out
or
of that
second,
group.
They're gonna be.
First, they will take anything.
We're gonna wham.
He's
Milan
crawling out of that
easily.
group.
Okay, who do we think is getting third between Porto and Milan?
Milan's going back to Europa
Porto.
for sure.
I think
Very
Porto.
Porto.
I think
Porto.
Porto.
Wait, how bad is Milan right? Well, I mean, they have,
Think about it.
They have Bakayoko, they have Tomori.
Milan barely were in a Europa League
They have
semi-final
Hernandez.
last year, and they got destroyed by United. So
No, they didn't get destroyed.
They got destroyed in the second leg.
yeah, they lost like
they
3-0 in
got
the
they
second
got
leg.
hammered.
I thought it was just 1-0.
No, it was like
You're thinking about
right?
the wrong.
No,
no.
You're thinking about the You're thinking about Roma. Roma got.
Oh yeah,
It
Roma.
was
East.
Roma. It was Roma.
Oh,
yeah.
Milan.
No,
I
Milan
thought they
was
still lost,
1-0.
Was it really?
It was 1-0. The Pogba goal, and it was an accidental goal. It was 0-0
Oh,
first leg
yes,
and then 1-0.
yes, yes,
I'm telling
yes,
you, they
yes, yes,
they
yes.
played United off the park.
Yeah, okay,
That's fair.
Well,
enough.
I mean, the
Oh
village-
yeah,
the
first
village
one was
chief
1-1.
was
Yes. I totally remember this now.
The
The last
Kessie
minute
I
goal, they
think,
scored
yeah.
like the 94th minute.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Bro,
forgot
Ibra-
about that.
Ibra
Yeah.
is back, man. You know he's going to force his way into playing big minutes.
Hey, one successful agenda that Rafi has pushed, he's made me lose all respect for Ibra. Like you know, it's like I had to sit back. You know, it's like when you when you were watching like wrestling growing up, right?
Mhm.
And like the Undertaker was just this like, oh shit, and then you grew up and you were like, why is a grown ass man running
Yeah.
around pretending to be an undead
A dead
zombie?
man.
Like,
Yeah.
and it's like you're 39. Why are you still doing this first person I'm a lion thing? Like,
Yeah.
bro, relax, calm
That's fair.
down,
That's fair.
calm down.
That's fair.
I fully agree.
I definitely think.
It's-
So
it
you still
is.
think Milan come third?
I think Porto.
I think Milan goes back
I
to
think
Europa.
I think Porto.
I think Europa matters more to Milan than it does to Porto.
That's true.
that's fair. Yeah, Porto's won. They've won Champions League, type.
And I
like-
think Milan beats Porto over the two legs. That's what and that's what's gonna decide.
it's going to come down to their games. That's fair.
Because Porto's gonna fuck up and try to beat one of the big giants. Milan's just gonna know their place. They just catch
all
one
you
draw.
need is 4 points. All you need is 4
Yeah.
points. All you've ever needed was 4 points. But we know what we're really here for. City versus PSG. If Ronaldo goes to that team,
Leipzig,
is
Angelino coming back to City.
Bro, let me just say it now. If City get Ronaldo, they are winning that
Yeah, they're
group.
gonna win the
They're
group.
winning that group. Like
They're gonna win the group
you guys don't know my goods, man. Messi, like I don't think Messi is if Mbappe
without
leaves,
Mbappe.
bro, if Mbappe leaves PSG, bro, Messi has been. It's criminal that Iniesta and Xavi didn't get the flowers that they deserve.
Yeah.
It's really
for carrying that short
Jorginho
bomb.
is getting the flowers now. But they carry that midget. Neymar carry that midget. Like that's my own agenda. Like
I agree.
if Mbappe leaves PSG,
Just
I'm
like
sorry.
Romero and Gio carried him in the Copa America.
I'm sorry. Like if
Don't
as well
sleep
if
on
Ronaldo is in City with KDB, we have one that walks around thinking he's good.
Well, I'll tell you
Now
what.
see KDB.
I don't think anybody would like when Messi almost joined City last summer. I don't think people were as worried when he joined than they are now that Ronaldo's joining.
Because Ronaldo fits them more.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Those tap ins,
Like you just drop him in. You just drop him in.
Bro, you saw that meme.
He's
right?
all there.
Where they were like, "Oh, I'm just gonna Ronaldo somewhere. I'm just gonna cross it."
Yeah.
like,
Bro,
nah.
imagine like not having to see Raheem Sterling doing this again. Like you now see this.
which is also
Nah, that's an upgrade.
Wait, no.
That's
Wait,
you're going from this to this. Like that's an
I've
upgrade.
been very confused. Sterling's been starting over Mahrez this season, like comfortably.
Yeah, Sterling.
Sterling's
He
starting
started
over
the first
Mahrez
two
this
games.
season.
Sterling is
Ster-
leaving.
Sterling is
Once
good.
Ronaldo
Like,
comes.
But Mars is probably going to be the one that really may not see the pitch in. And Foden is coming back, so what's that going to look like?
Keep saying
but
this
it's
for dead
squad depth,
thing.
though. Like,
No,
it's
but
not.
the
That,
thing
like,
it's
squad
too
depth.
many.
The funny
If
thing
it's
is,
too many
all you're
players,
saying is
it's-
you're proving our point more and
What's
more.
your
Like
point?
all these names you're calling, these are all at the mercy of
No, but
No,
that's
no,
the thing.
I just thought it was weird that Mars wasn't starting over Sterling. I just thought that was weird. It's just like,
Bro, it's not
But
weird,
Pep,
bro.
Pep
It's not
always
weird.
does. Pep is like mind games with them, and that's why they all give their best performance when they play. It's like a weird thing where it's like your spot it's never really safe.
Yeah.
Like Sterling started the Champions League final after like a run of like 2 months of not
Horrible,
starting.
Yeah, for
Like
real.
he started like
It's just
Foden,
weird.
like false nine and stuff
Yeah,
like
it's,
that.
that's what he does.
If-
It's
if-
mega mind.
Yeah, I know. It was
Nah,
Just like he never got over the penalty miss against Liverpool. The guy saw bench for a full year.
Yeah.
Remember? What's it? Fabian Delph.
Bro, Delph
The basics.
Delph was like,
Oh yeah,
The basics. The basics of football.
We have to go back to basics. The basics of football, boys. Come on, lads. The basics.
That guy's
Pep
like,
was looking at Jack.
is that guy in any team right now?
Wait, wasn't he at Everton?
He was somewhere
He
last
doesn't
year,
even
but
get the
he's
game
like-
time there
He
anymore.
was at Everton.
Nah,
He's still
City,
Yeah, he's still
City
at-
gets CR7. Trust me.
They're winning that
It's
group.
wraps.
I think.
Like, it's
But
not-
but it's one of those groups that we have to wait till the end of the window to see.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
is
yeah,
Mbappe
yeah,
leaving?
true,
Is
true,
Ronaldo
right.
coming?
Yeah.
'Cause that's a
Even
huge
Mbappe
swing.
leaves-
Oh, if Mbappe leaves, PSG I think could be in Europa or even like it's Atlanta.
Messi
they
is
score
that much of
goals.
a bottler.
No,
I
no,
agree.
no,
Nah,
they-
Messi.
hold on,
Messi
hold on,
He's
hold
that
not
much of
sure.
a bottler.
Hold on, they have Leipzig and Club Brugge in that.
Leipzig.
My bad. Okay. gotcha.
Leipzig.
Whoa, wait, Leipzig's a good team. Leipzig are a good
No, the
team.
thing is, Bruges is not going to be an easy dub for anybody.
Nah, it's
Bruges
not.
mashed up Real last like 2
Yes,
years ago.
they
Those
literally.
guys-
Bruges were the ones that stressed Inter.
Yeah.
Like they pushed Inter all the way back to Serie
I'm
A.
letting you guys know right now. City's getting
Also,
City's
hold on,
getting 12
hold
points
on.
from Bruges
Hold on.
and Leipzig.
Hold on,
Right now, I'm letting you know right
last
now.
agenda. Pochettino is still at PSG, the master bottler.
I'm not talking about. I'm like,
If anybody can bottle that group, is him.
nah, I disagree.
That's where he would bottle. The thing is, you underestimate how well he can bottle. We know him.
He always does tactical masterclass.
When you don't expect it.
Then when you get out.
Is when you tell him that. Is when you tell him that.
Hey,
he
by the way,
should-
you're in the final. He's like, huh? What?
Oh, see, you guys are just jumping around the points. If City gets Cristiano Ronaldo,
semi-final at
they
least.
can't get 18 points from that group because one thing everybody is not understanding.
Now they
here
won't
is
get
that
18 points
No,
because
one
they'll
thing
get
was not understanding
15
here is
and
that
then rest everybody. For
they
the
are
rest
so
of the
Yeah.
deep. Like that team is so
And they
deep
still
that
win.
they don't even need to play
Yeah,
Ronaldo in
still
the
win.
group stage. Probably
Yeah.
they're still gonna win those games.
Yeah.
because
The thing is, City will beat PSG.
yeah, bro, they'll beat.
They're
the likes
just
of
better.
Club Brugge, Leipzig. Is the PSG game where it's like.
They're better than PSG at group stage games.
Hold on.
I'll say
Okay,
that.
maybe a group stage game, but they just played them
PSG struggled with United and Leipzig last
Hold
year.
on, hold on, but I agree with the group stage, but I do think, I mean, we saw in the two games they played in the semifinal, it wasn't as clear cut. I mean, the second game it definitely was.
it's
But the
just
first
Mbappe.
game was kind of tough.
One thing I'll say though, this year I'm truly hoping there are no upsets in the group stages. I want better knockout round games.
True.
Like I'm tired of a big team goes down. Like United fucking things up last year. Like then we had to see Leipzig
but they
go
were in
and
the group of
stink it
death,
up
Yeah.
in the knockout stage. Like I want all the good teams to go. Then let's see games like PSG. Wijnaldum going back to Anfield. You know what I mean? Like things like I want to see things like that. I don't want to see a big team going to Europa and like playing young boys.
Yeah,
Like,
of
come
course,
on.
because that's how the Europa League ended. It was boring
it's,
last year.
it's
Yeah, that's
horrible.
That's fair.
I want everybody to Chelsea, Juve go through, Liverpool, Atletico go through, PSG,
Leipzig, PSG.
City go through. He
Nah,
tried to
City-
Wait, do y'all think Barcelona genuinely will make it?
Barca, Bayern go through. I want them.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
win.
I don't care about Barcelona, bro. They can as long as they get pounded wherever they go. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
that
rooting for.
Bayern game is gonna be nasty.
I just
bro.
want Barca to feel pain
Yep,
until
yep,
they rest
yep.
Pedri.
Every day.
Until they rest
until they rest
Pedri.
Did they give him like
They
a
gave him 2
vacation?
weeks, they gave him 2
Yeah, they
weeks.
gave him a vacation like when the season had started. That's so
They
so
prefer
weird.
to the
That guy will wake up with his legs doing this. His legs is gonna be kicking by themselves.
But there's something I've seen people do with after the draw. Who are the 4 teams you think will make the semifinal this season?
City, PSG, Liverpool, and I don't think Bayern makes it because they're gonna have to play one of those teams. City, PSG, Liverpool. That's 2 English teams, so I can't put a third team in there because that's just too dangerous. You know what? I think there's a surprise.
Like one of those random teams.
Yeah.
I also think there's a surprise.
I think there's a
for
surprise. Sheriff.
I mean,
Um,
for me, I don't.
That is
I'll
disgusting.
probably have to see the teams play. But one thing I know is if Guardiola doesn't get in his head, City make the final. The semi-final, if they get
But that's
Ronaldo.
guaranteed. He's going to get.
No, I'm
his
saying
head.
like if they get Ronaldo and allow Ronaldo to coach that team, because Ronaldo is like LeBron.
yeah.
If they
yeah.
get Ronaldo and allow
all
him,
that tiki taka.
bro,
listen,
Ronaldo knows
if you-
Champions League.
if you
and
get
everybody-
to the
do you
win
put
and you
Popovich
pass
and
back, Ronaldo is
LeBron
going to
together
conk your
though.
head.
Yeah, it doesn't work if you do that. I don't know. Can
yeah,
Pep
but that I'm
handle that?
saying like, but we'll never know. It's just like when
But,
you're like,
but wouldn't it be weird to see?
Pep.
Picture this: Ronaldo standing behind Pep and Sergio Ramos standing behind Messi.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
It's just it's ew. Like ew.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't even make any sense. to
nah,
me.
what is going on?
because
What
but yeah,
the hell
because
is
Pep was at
going on?
Barcelona like making tactics
With
for-
Messi
yeah, with Ronaldo
against
and
Ronaldo
Mane,
and
yeah,
Ramos.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Yeah.
nah, it's
there's
gonna be
anybody that can get
smelling.
them that far. All I know is PSG is not sorry. Man City is a lock for
For semi.
semi.
I think
I
semis,
don't know any
it's
other
going to be
teams.
very, very similar to last season. I think Chelsea, I
think-
think City, I think Real Madrid, and I think an upset.
Real Madrid is
Yeah.
not.
I don't think
Real
Real
If,
Madrid
if,
is
if,
not
if,
getting
if
there.
Mbappe joins, I think they will make it.
I still don't.
There's no version
Bro,
of
they
Real
have-
Madrid that's getting to the
Nah,
semi.
they are.
You know why? UEFA is not fucking with Real right now.
Bro, that's bro. So you think the refs are gonna come sell the game?
Yes.
Bro, this is not this is not some
Well,
Nigerian
No,
Sunday.
no,
Yeah.
yes. To be direct, yes.
Nah, bro, Perez. This whole audio just showed that Perez is probably bigger than UEFA. They're not gonna. You think
Well,
somebody
how?
will intentionally?
The Super League failed.
Yeah, but like he's still about to get.
Like
No,
his
it
pool.
failed
I
because
guess
the
his
other
pool
clubs
is what
shit
he's saying.
themselves,
Bro, he's
right?
cool. He's
Yeah,
about
yeah,
to get.
he's, yeah.
Super League failed and Barcelona is beg. You know that video where bro,
Fan love.
Fan love.
bro, Barcelona was begging. Do you know how bad they wanted that Super League thing to
Bro,
work?
Barcelona and Juve were the ones that really wanted that Super League.
They were
Like,
on their
bad.
knees.
Yeah, that's fair.
Bro, bad.
I think Chelsea.
Chelsea are not making
Chelsea,
it back
I think
to the
Chelsea.
semi.
Sure,
Definitely.
I
I think
mean,
they're actually.
No,
a
no, you
bigger
know
lock
why?
than
It's
City.
the Champions League hangover.
Huh?
It's the worst hangover in the world.
wait.
Yes, you heard me. I think
What?
Chelsea
Put
are.
that in agenda zone.
You said what?
You cannot say that.
Oh,
Chelsea
okay,
is a bigger
okay.
lock than City to make the semifinals.
With Ronaldo? You're drunk.
I didn't say anything.
Drinking bad drinks.
I didn't
Nah.
say anything.
I still don't think City have a complete team.
Chelsea-
I just don't
Chelsea-
buy into them.
Chelsea don't have Tammy, and Tammy carried them through the group stage.
That's not true.
He scored, he
That's not
scored,
true.
he scored like 7 goals,
No,
no?
he did not.
Nah, bro.
Tammy and Giroud were your highest scorers. in
No,
the league.
Giroud, yes, yeah.
Giroud did.
Lukaku didn't do shit for Inter, so
What do you mean, Lukaku's?
I mean-
Okay, it was the Europa League. He
In-
scored like 12 Europa League
No,
games in a row
He
or
was the
something.
Champions League. He just didn't make out the group.
yeah, he didn't even
He
go
just
to
didn't make out the
Europa.
group. Yeah.
Oh, he has the season before. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, I think Chelsea make it. I think PSG has to make it because if they don't make it, it's like, what's your purpose? I think City has to make it, and then I think it's between what?
I'm just picturing Barcelona going against AC Milan. Like, who's the real lion between Memphis and Hebron?
No, I really can't wait. You know, I can't wait for a Classico weekend, like the week before. Benzema and Depay going back and forth with hype video.
Bro,
I need
Matt
Mbappe.
drones in the sky.
I need PSG to stop playing because they're gonna lose that guy for free next year.
Yeah.
I doubt he
but
signed.
they say they just accepted 170%.
Yeah, like you need to
bonuses.
get that deal
Yeah,
done.
just get the money,
Bro,
honestly.
I need Madrid to bully, harass, molest every word they can do to Barcelona.
Barcelona, yeah.
Like I
They
need
deserve it.
everything done to those guys.
What I really want is those small Spanish teams to start having balls and going to
Yeah.
Camp Nou
Go to Camp Nou
and
bully
knocking
them.
on the door.
because
Open, Jared! Open!
because in
That place that Messi hung his jersey when he was doing that celebration, they would tear that Chelsea down.
because what's it called? In those last 5 games, Barcelona was getting like beat
Yeah.
or like
They were
drawn,
getting worked.
or by like Getafe, like small teams like that. So you never know.
There was this one weird team, Cadiz last
Yeah,
year.
Cadiz.
They were just fucking everybody up.
They hadn't beat them in the Camp Nou in like a
83
record
years
and
or something like that, yeah.
They randomly won
Hey, people forget, like, Barca's coach is Ronald Koeman. Like, what?
It's so funny
Nah, it's
seeing
very peak
upset
there.
Barcelona fans on Twitter as well, and they're like, "Oh, have some respect for a giant." And it's like, no, please, like, continue being bad.
It's
That-
very peak for
Giant
Barca
don't
right
sleep.
now.
I know the wake up.
It's very peak for Barca right now. Like, they're basically Everton.
Nah, I'm telling you,
They
They're
really are. They
basically
really are. They
Everton.
really are.
Ronald
They-
Koeman and a bunch
Yeah.
of Barca rejects.
strictly pigeon. Barca don't sleep. They don't wake up again, bro. They are not waking up. After losing Messi, I don't care about their academy. They need
No,
players
no,
right
The
now.
only way that they can wake up is if Ansu Fati just turns out to be the next
Nah, they
Messi.
don't.
and Griezmann finally like
No,
looks-
Griezmann, there's no
and he-
finally.
There's no finally.
There's no
Yeah,
finally.
bad.
Oh, I guess there's
Griezmann's
no
ceiling-
There's nothing.
Griezmann's
How
ceiling
old is he now?
is
Isn't he like
Dybala.
well into his
Griezmann
30s now? He's
is
like
a-
33 now, right?
He's a little French lesbian. This guy is not. There's nothing.
Mark-
Prior to McDonald's,
Timestamp.
bro. I hate everything Barcelona. Like you don't understand, bro. Because Messi, Messi is a fraud.
Yes,
Over or
I
under
so
5
agree. I
episodes,
so
Chooks
agree
gets
with
this
you.
show canceled.
Bro, Messi is a fraud.
As long as he
bro.
doesn't say the F word, I think we'll be okay.
Bro, Messi is a fraud. No,
Not that F word.
I'm really just. I need that City PSG. I want Mbappe to leave because I want him to be alone.
Yeah.
Let him and Neymar play because he's not.
He doesn't need
Since
Neymar.
they
Sorry,
like
he doesn't
him.
need Messi. Sorry, he doesn't need Messi to be like, oh.
Neymar's
Because
gonna take 2 months
I'm waiting
off.
for that February. For
Messi-
Neymar, for,
When it's his
Messi-
sister's birthday.
yeah,
Messi-
for Neymar
Messi's-
to go for his son's
When
birthday.
it's Neymar's,
Then Messi is
sister's
alone.
Messi's
Yes,
going
like
to
sure.
Messi's going to be walking around. Wijnaldum is going to be confused, but at Liverpool we run. we usually run in the midfield. Like,
Oh, yeah, get. But that's pretty much it with the UCL. The UCL is probably gonna start till mid.
Verratti's going to be playing idea ball. Yep. Can't
Yes,
wait.
I mean, and he
What
actually-
cannot go wrong?
Well, actually, he has to because he has to have Jorginho doing it for him.
with Pochettino, what cannot go wrong?
Well, let's go. Let's end the show soon. Weekend predictions. West Ham, aka top of the table, is going against Crystal Palace. You know, London.
Easy
derby.
dub.
Easy
West,
dub,
West
West
Ham,
Ham. I don't
West
think
Ham
easy
is
dub.
clapping. Vieira, West Ham is
No,
clapping.
bro, it's a
Antonio's game.
derby game.
West Ham is clapping those
Yeah.
Bro, the
cheeks.
thing with you is that you buy stocks too early.
Bro, no, I'm not buying
No,
stocks.
you buy stocks too early.
I'm selling Vieira stocks. That's the guy is clueless there, man. That's Gundo, man. Gundo,
Nico.
I only brought them up because they are top of the table.
the
and
real black coach.
and I think until Europa starts, I think even though they won't be top of the table for this long, I do think they're gonna be up there until Europa starts. And then
I just
think-
don't understand what West Ham's like planning. Like,
Yeah,
they
like-
haven't even strengthened depth wise.
No,
You don't
yeah.
even get Lingard over the line. Like, what are you doing,
Yeah,
Bro, they are going to get exposed. Same thing with Villa.
bro?
And
What
the rest
happened
of
to
them.
Burnley?
So overrated.
Burnley were so stubborn. They got
Mad,
Europa.
yes,
They didn't.
agreed.
They didn't do
I
anything.
see where they are now.
It nearly choked their necks.
yeah, because they play so many games, like players are getting hurt.
It's too
almost
many
like,
games. It's an
and let's be honest.
Europa is unforgiving.
And
I don't know how
Come
Spurs
on.
and Arsenal
and,
did it.
and
We
the
didn't
thing
do
is-
it. Look at where we are now.
No, but I'm saying-
We won goal.
But I'm saying for that extended period of time.
Yeah.
No, that thing is I
do we
I
play
don't
on
miss that
Fridays?
tournament. For
Like,
that-
For Conference League.
and what I was about to say, the
Friday,
thing,
Monday.
and the thing about the Burnleys and the West Hams, they don't really appreciate like Europa like that because it's like we're not used to this. We'd
Yeah,
rather you do
exactly,
better
exactly,
in Prem.
Yeah.
And
So
that's
it's
why,
almost
like,
mhm.
bro, you remember, like, when La Liga was at the top of their, like, the peak of their powers, their 8th, 9th place team would go and boss Europa.
Yeah.
That's why I don't really feel that Prem is really as competitive as we think. Like, can you realistically see West Ham even
No,
making it to, like, the quarterfinals of Europa? Like,
Everyone
no.
lives behind the Leicester story, and that was just a
Yeah.
very like one-off anomaly. Everything else, it's always the same teams.
And it would
West Ham, Leicester got bullied out of Europa last
Yeah,
year.
oh yeah, yeah. By by
it wasn't
Rangers?
Rangers.
No, not
no
Rangers.
Slavia Prague, the guy, the
Yeah.
the,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
racismo, yeah.
Racismo FC.
I just wanted to break them up because I think that's actually a good thing to bring up. Was like what is their plan? Same thing with Leicester.
Oh,
Same thing
nice
with
catch.
Leicester. What's Leicester's plan?
I just think
Yeah, Europa
for
again.
that game, I think Vieira is the difference. I'm watching Palace, and like the thing with like Roy Hodgson is like he knew. I mean, he knew his limitations. Like Palace, they were Zaha FC. But I don't know what Vieira is doing. The guy, he's trying to audition for
winning culture.
Vieira's the wrong coach for them, but they have a very nice team. They've got some good signings in. They've got rid of like their old defenders. They got like Guehi from Chelsea. He's a good player. He bossed up.
Yeah,
the
and Palace,
championship.
they got the other Nigerian
Anderson-
kid too, Ejaria, I think.
No. He went to
From
Reading.
they got him from QPR.
Palace has 0 points.
Yes, I know who you were talking about. I
But
forget
yeah,
his name. Yeah,
Ovi,
yeah.
Next-
Oh, yes,
Ovi.
Ovi.
Yeah,
Ovi.
yeah.
Yes.
Palace has 0 points. Please.
Yeah, no. Palace,
No.
Palace is a good
With
team.
Vieira, then
wrong
they're no
coach,
good.
wrong
Yes, I
coach.
fully
Do-
agree.
do
fully
y'all
agree.
feel
I
like
think they're gonna be threatening. Like relegation is gonna be there and
Nah,
thereabouts.
I don't
No,
think
Chooks, I
Palace-
watched them
But
play
they
against
sacked,
Brentford.
they
Not
sacked the
good.
coach
Brentford-
after like
Brentford- games.
Brentford pinned them.
yeah.
Like literally, the only
Yeah.
reason Brentford didn't win was just because like they didn't take their chances. It's that simple.
A few seasons ago, before Roy Hodgson
Nah,
got
it's bad.
appointed, I think the Palace manager Frank de Boer would have had like 4 games and they sacked him. So like
Yeah.
they'll do it. If
Yeah, no,
Vieira's
they'll
good.
sack Vieira
they'll
for sure.
definitely sack him?
Man, no, Arsenal legends are in the mud coaching wise. bro,
Ianberg.
bro,
Arteta.
Henri got ran out of Monaco so fast.
The guy, and you know, funny enough, when that happened to him, I was happy Because I hate when they're on Sky Sports and they're talking like it's so easy.
Yeah.
Like you don't like we appreciate it as a player.
No, you know who
Appreciate
pisses me off the most with that? Alexi fucking Lalas. Bro,
Oh,
who the fuck are you?
Now you guys
What the fuck
subscribe
did you
to Fox,
do?
man. I rather go and watch BT Sports illegally. Now you can't believe this.
Bro, Alexi Lalas, bro, like who the fuck were you as a player?
Yeah, I feel that. Like hearing Kendrick Perkins on first take, you're like, who are you? Like who? You know, I feel that. But I want to say something with Leicester. What is their plan? Is their plan to eventually?
Bro, they are planning.
They have
Leicester
to get,
have
they
a
have to
good
get
coach.
Champions
They've
League.
been there before.
No,
Yeah,
I'm saying plan
plan
because they're in Europa.
No, they've been there before, so
Yeah,
it's not
they're
gonna
good.
affect them.
So no,
They
but
were just
like,
there last
no,
year.
but I'm saying, are they trying to get Europa? Or are they trying
No,
to get?
no,
to
no.
Yeah, they just try to
Top four.
compete in
They,
everything.
they
That's
should
what
be
do.
pushing for Champions League, but they
Yeah.
messed up not getting it last season because now all the teams have strengthened above them. But they should win the Europa League. I
Europa
love
in top
Leicester.
6 is
Leicester are a
Leicester.
brilliant
Europa in
team.
top 6.
The only
like,
thing with
compete in
Perez
Europa
was
and
not
get
But
top
that's the same thing for the past 2 seasons.
Yeah,
they've
but
done it.
they are-
They've done it every
they're still a
time.
good team. It's
But is
just
that good enough?
play senior man.
They
Play senior man.
Yeah. Well, is he hurt? Because
He's not hurt. He
because
was available.
I saw one young kid come on for him in against West Ham.
Daka.
Yeah,
Who?
Daka.
Yeah,
it's Daka.
Yeah, I was
Patson
like,
Daka.
I was like,
He's not a young kid though.
how old is
Yeah,
he?
Daka's 21.
I mean, but he played for he was good for Leipzig, no?
Not Leipzig, Salzburg.
Salzburg.
But like, I was like, wait, where's
play
Iñárritu?
Kimmich. Especially the end of last season. Just
Yeah.
bro, play
he
him.
he hasn't done anything to lose
Yeah,
his
to
spot,
lose that spot.
much less to
Jose
Jose
Perez.
Welcome to
who
Brendan
like
Rodgers.
bottled the fucking he almost bottled FA Cup final.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I think people are too harsh on like Rodgers. The team's not good enough for like people blame he bottles top 4 like it's not like he's coaching fucking
unfortunately, Rodgers
United.
Rodgers is forever going to be blamed because
of course.
that.
I don't know.
Even
I
though
think
you give
Leicester's team
anybody
is
else-
really good,
No,
actually.
because of the Liverpool season.
I mean, like he's
It's gonna fall in for the rest of
No,
his
no,
life. you know
but
what I'm saying?
what about Leicester? Like Soyuncu is not
It's not about
Soyuncu is
it's-
David Luiz.
but that's the thing, it's
without
not-
the football
but
ability.
it's
like-
not that they should make top 4. You give them all the hope that they can, and then you end up not making top 4.
but
That's
there's a
the
reason why
problem.
the fans aren't like
yeah,
uneasy.
because like bro,
because
they're-
the
they're
style of
killing.
ball is good.
Yeah.
They
won-
compete
won
against
trophies.
any.
Well,
they
they
go-
won
yeah,
trophies.
yeah, they won a trophy last
but
year.
it also doesn't look good.
They're not scared to play anybody.
But-
That's what I like
But
about
it doesn't look good
Yes.
when you're you as a team were the longest. You were in the top 4 longest last season, and
And
you
then
still don't
bottled
end up
it-
top
Yeah,
4.
but
37
like,
games.
but I feel like with them, there's
But
no
also like
pressure.
it's freaky
Yeah.
injuries and freaky
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries. And
weird
there's no
things
pressure
happen
too.
to them.
But
Like,
that's what I'm
weird
saying.
things
Is their
happen.
plan to just stay in this?
Yeah, maybe
we are
just
Europa
compete.
and top 6 like year in and year out.
Until I see ownership give them like 100 mil.
They
in
gave
a
him
window-
argument for a new stadium. Oh, in the
No,
window.
no.
Okay.
Until
Bro,
I see that, then
Leicester-
I'll continue to believe that.
Leicester
it's just a
Leicester is
project.
Spurs with
It's
Prem.
just a project.
That's just what it is. They are a Spurs team with Prem. They are going to be in that space where they can make top 4, not make top
Yeah.
4.
They're
you
just
gotta
always
think
going to give you a hard
Chelsea
time.
and Tottenham were first for like parts of last season. We were first for parts of last season. But within like the top 8, it just changes all
Yeah.
the time.
You know those
until,
things where
it's-
like they have like the graph and it shows like over time.
Yeah,
like, how
yeah, it
things
goes up,
move.
yeah, yeah.
I want to see what it looked like last season because all you just see is City just stay there and everybody keeps moving. and City just
Yeah,
stay.
With Leicester, like one thing I will say, I think that result against United's B team, basically, didn't they like lose to like United's B team?
When was this? Last season?
Like it was one of those like games they had to win because remember like
yes, you're right.
Ahmad
End
kept
of last
saying
season,
like
yes.
they're gonna fumble, and then they fumbled badly to
Yeah, I
a team that
remember
they had no reason fumbling to.
And
Second to last
did that-
game,
and-
you're
right. Yeah.
and remember
You're right.
That
last
was the game.
And the last game of last season, they needed to win that game against United. And
Yeah,
and
they lost.
and
Lingard
and they
scored
lost
in the
it-
last
Lingard
minute of the
scored, like,
season.
ninth-
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like they needed to beat us, and we beat
Oh,
them for
last
no
game of the
reason.
season.
Like,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
beat them for no reason.
Yeah, they need to win that game. And
We didn't even
Yeah.
try.
No. Bale had a
Yeah,
a
Bale
brace.
had
Yeah,
a-
yeah.
Bale just went off.
Thank you for that, by the way. Next thing I have was
Jeez.
I'm gonna keep bringing it up because these guys don't like it. Will Villa continue form versus Brentford?
No, they're gonna lose.
Hey,
against
Villa
Brentford.
was your worst
So
thing. When you
overrated.
said that, I
That
was
mad.
I was
That's
laughing.
what-
Villa beat
I
the
was
big
la-
teams and lose to the small
That's how you
ones.
know he doesn't know ball.
He doesn't.
He's good.
The thing is, I don't know. The thing is,
That-
everything you said was fair, but you keep forgetting Dean Smith.
That's fair.
They won despite him because they had Grealish,
That's fair.
and it was twerk
It was-
team.
yeah.
You feel me? Like, but
They
with
beat
Dean
them
Smith,
7-2.
you think that can happen ever again?
I mean, you
I
never
hope
know.
not.
7-2 is
If you
nuts.
play that same game,
They have
those
they-
deflections don't happen the same way.
They have Ross Barkley looking like prime
I've never
Xabi
seen that
Alonso.
many. I've never seen that many deflections in my life. I literally haven't.
Three in one.
I think they
game.
had like a hat trick of deflections.
Yes.
The thing that you guys engage him. He's not yet.
So you think D Smith will get top 6?
Bro,
in-
you
in
don't
this
you
Premier
don't
League?
replace Grealish with Buendia and
This
think
is
that
the
that
thing.
team is going to
No,
Leon
win.
Bailey is
their
good.
Yeah,
front
so
line
Riam
is
has
so,
you
so
have a
scary.
really, really like passionate feeling
Oh,
about
God,
Villa.
I don't understand it. They have what Buendia, like Watkins. Who else do they buy?
Leon Bailey.
Yeah, Leon
Danny
Bailey,
Ings.
Ings,
Ashley
Ings,
Young,
and then you got
Danny
Ashley Young
Ings.
and Matt Target in your defensive line. No, thank you, not for me. They're a bottom half team.
With Mings.
He just got England call
That
up.
makes that
100% of Ings.
No, imagine how much Ings would go for because of English tax.
Who, Mings?
Yeah,
I
because
don't
of
think-
English.
He was ass. I am sorry. He was not so bad once upon a time. That guy was like, get him away from my team.
Yeah,
He used
I
to be
feel
a
that.
6'5" left back. I have never heard he was so bad at
Who
defending.
did he play for before Villa?
Bournemouth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Drew, he stamped on
Him
Ibra's
and
head or
Ake-
something like that, right?
The guy's head is too big.
Him and Ake came to the bridge and gave these guys 4.
Oh yeah, bro.
that was a great game.
Hey, Bournemouth with Eddie Howe. Bro, remember when Eddie Howe was getting linked to us?
Nah,
You guys linked to
wanted
everybody.
Eddie Howe, bro.
You guys
Nah,
are linked to everybody.
You guys could use something like Eddie Howe.
I would take him over
I want
Nuno.
him in the England
I would
job.
take him over Nuno.
Second last thing is Arsenal guaranteed breakfast versus City.
4-0 first half.
Hey,
game's done.
No, just stay asleep for mental health. Just don't even watch.
No, it's 6 a.m.
It's 6:30,
Why am I
6:30.
watching that?
Don't watch
It's
it.
first-
I
and
feel like
one
games
thing I
like that are
about-
easy to watch because you had no expectation.
No. One
No,
thing
but why
about
they wake
Pep.
up at 6:30?
One thing about Pep, and I may be wrong, is I feel like with Arteta, he's not. He
Yeah.
hasn't been as brutal.
No.
He has
Because in
never-
the past, he used to load us like, bro. He would like.
If that was
Load us
if
and
that
then-
was Wenger or Emery, like
Nah,
yeah,
we Arteta, bro.
Peace.
There was a game where they played 1-0.
Yep.
City never played
Yeah.
1-0.
Yeah.
They met
And they
us
scored
they played
really
1-0.
early.
Yeah,
it was
a
like in the
Sterling
first
goal.
10 minutes.
Sterling jumped
and then
over holding.
they just decided.
Scored, and it was
I
done.
think that texted him like, Sensei.
Hey, appreciate you, big bro.
Yeah, so I
Sensei
feel
is
like
a
that
good
game-
enough-
You're right. I think Arsenal will lose, but one or two.
It'll be very
It won't be-
respectable.
Yeah.
So-
It'll be enough to buy him some more time.
but
Yeah, probably.
and Arsenal have a good showing. Apparently, they'll be like,
Yeah,
we
they'll be like,
lost.
second half,
You see Lee Judges with his bald head on AFTV saying, "Oh, we may have lost, but
Bro,
I think we had a good
when
showing."
that guy's veins come to the
Oh my
forefront,
God.
it's so funny
You
because
fucking
he just
idiot.
feels like he's gonna.
Guy looks like Voldemort with the
that
nose.
fucking Harry
yeah.
Kane.
Get
always
old enough
fucking
my
does
team
that.
right now.
Maybe it's not a bad result, but it's definitely still guaranteed
Nah, but
breakfast.
see,
I think it's 2-0. I'm
just
saying
say it now.
2-0.
I want to say something else. I would not be surprised if Arteta goes there and squeezes out of 2-1. Very, very like something that will make Pep City. Everybody will be like, "Oh, you guys need Ronaldo." I won't be
Yeah.
surprised.
But the thing is, true. The reason why it can't happen, we already did that. We already did that.
Yeah.
It's too soon.
Yeah, true.
It's
And
too-
is it?
He doesn't do it too close back to
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
back.
the Etihad.
Yeah, they're going to win
If
because
you-
right
if
now
you- if
their
you
ears
get
are
that-
still perked up. Like
No,
they're
you
like
already know.
they already
Pep
got
and Arteta had a
stung.
phone call over the weekend. Arteta was like, "Bro, please let me win. I need to save my."
No,
job."
I
And Pep's like,
tried to
"Please
call. I tried to
please
call
let me
them like.
lose."
I tried to call him like, "Hey, what you doing this weekend?"
No,
Like,
no.
"Yeah, where you
Arteta
going?"
has already
Bar and
prepared
grill?
his. He has already prepared his post game press conference. Like, what do you expect against the champions of England?
It's already pre-recorded, and like it's the broadcasting. They just press play, and you just come up.
What do you
Yeah,
expect
that-
against
that
the
game
champions
is-
of
I don't even know if
England?
there's any word that's bigger than guaranteed.
Guaranteed breakfast.
It's best
If-
right
If
breakfast.
you have your rent money, go on Bovada and just put on a full time victory.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
It's
full-time.
easy dub. I'm guaranteeing it.
Last thing we'll get out of here. What's our score predictions for Chelsea Liverpool? You can start.
I want to do Wolves United too.
Oh, it's
That's a
good Big
trap game.
Big game.
Trap game. Wolves bossed us.
Yeah, they don't draw from Southampton. They're gonna come back.
I really, no, really.
Man,
And
the
Wolves
Chelsea
not a
game-
good
the
team to
Chelsea
bounce
game,
back
I've-
against.
I'm thinking like a 2-1 or 3-1. Because one thing I know,
So
no, Liverpool. I watch you guys a lot because my dad is.
Yeah, of course.
One thing about Liverpool is if they get 1 goal, 2
That's
goals, bro,
game.
they can end you. Someone like especially if Salah doesn't score the first 2 goals. But then seeing Chelsea play, it's not going to be a game where Salah's going to enjoy the ball. But
I
it's at
agree.
Anfield. Like I don't see like I'm thinking 2-1. I would say 2-1, 3-1.
Okay.
0-0, extra time,
And a lot of injuries.
and a lot of injuries.
Where
I'm
you-
going 3-1 Liverpool. I think the fans and field is set up for it to be a good Liverpool win.
You said 3-1 or 3-0?
3-1.
And I'll say this.
Who scores the
2-1,
one
3-1
for
is
Chelsea?
Is a
For
hard.
Chelsea,
Zuma.
probably
Pulisic
probably
off
Alonso?
a Rudiger or something.
Pulisic
like
off
that.
the
Yeah, off a
bench.
header.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'll grab
Who
the
scores
ball, like,
first?
I feel
I
like
think-
Liverpool scores first.
I
It's
think,
at
I
Anfield
think I think Liverpool scores
with
first.
fans.
Yeah.
If Liverpool is to score in that game, I would say Captain Mane for sure.
Nah, man,
Captain
man
Mane
is
in your
gonna get one.
FPL
Just take
for
off
sure.
Salah, dude.
Salah is not doing.
Salah
anything
doesn't. He
bro.
hasn't played well against his past 2
I
seasons.
will say this: if we line up with Salah, Mane, Jota, I think 1-1. If we put Firmino in, I think we win 2-1.
I think early goals as well. I'm seeing early goals for sure.
I don't see early goals.
I see early goals.
I think
I
I
see
think-
early goals.
I think Tuchel's gonna
Liverpool
be 2.
jump on you right from.
I
the
think
jump,
Tuchel's
like,
gonna.
Like
I think
if,
Tuchel.
if you allow them to do that,
If the first 25 minutes there's no goals, we're in danger of 0-0.
yeah,
and a lot
like
of
if they
injuries.
score early, yeah, that's when.
I think Tuchel's gonna be too conservative for early to us concede early.
It's not about your.
But how is Tuchel handling being down?
That's true.
That's true.
We haven't really seen him in that position
That's
that
fair.
much.
But
Yeah.
that's the point. You
Yeah,
don't really see him.
he's
Yeah,
so
but I'm saying,
pragmatic, like with his
how is-
Yeah,
like
you
his
don't see
game
him.
plans are so pristine. Nah,
Yeah.
hey, listen. But then again, this is two like German coaches
yeah,
with the
Going
same pedigree. Like
Yeah.
their careers have been the same.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good game.
Yeah.
I think it'd be
I
a
mean,
One of
good
you have
like
to
battle
give
of
edge to
wits.
the
sure, I
team.
think.
like if this was at Stanford, you have to give edge to the
Yeah,
home team.
that's true.
Because there are two managers like the same.
Also, did y'all know Klopp was taller than Wenger?
For real?
Yeah,
When
Klopp's like
they-
6'4", I
When
think.
Wenger like went to go visit Liverpool, I was like, I was scared. It was so
I
scary.
would like the meme of the week was Em Murphy saying, "I see him walking up with you." When Wenger was looking at Chamberlain, that idiot didn't want to play any position except
That's
CM.
that's Maitland Niles. Like that's
That's gonna be
your
Maitland
future.
Niles.
That's your future if you don't go to that right back.
I'm happy
But
for
nah,
him, though. He
Klopp
won
being that
Champions
tall
League
is
and-
weird. It's
Premier
like running 2K being like 6'7".
He is
It's so
tall.
weird.
Yeah,
It's
weird
so
after that.
weird.
Yeah, like
He has Riam's face, but he's a
It's like
giant.
Rafi being 6'4" and Swole. You're like, you should be like a scrawny guy, but now you're like this big bulky person. But you're all trolls. I think we went 2-1. I think we went 2-1. I think.
So nobody else has y'all winning except you and
I mean,
Amma.
I mean, he's a
think,
Chelsea fan.
I think. What am I gonna say? We're gonna lose? You know? I think we went 2-1, and it's okay. I have to deal with the consequences against Rafi.
I think United draw with Wolves. I want to say that. I want
He's going to
to.
play against
Boy,
the
playing against
Portuguese
Portugal,
guy,
he knows
bro.
how to
Fuck
play.
them.
Friends.
Bro, it's like, bro, I'm saying I'm really pitying you guys when you guys meet United. Because Fernandez will look Nuno in the eye.
you know that
My
that
hope-
you know
My
that
hope is that Nuno is gone.
Bro,
by
and then the reverse leg with City. Ronaldo. Nah, that reverse leg.
You know that meme of that kid when he's walking past the video and he's like,
yeah.
yeah, that's definitely what Ronaldo's gonna be doing when he goes to Old Trafford. But that's all I have. I don't think there's anything else.
Are there any like trap games besides like?
There's not really any trap games. I went through those are the fixtures I really went through, the ones that we kind of had. Yeah, this should be a fun week. Rafi's gonna be here next week. I'm not looking
Who
forward
do we
to
play?
it.
Oh, Watford. Oh, we're good.
You know, like yeah, it
Guaranteed
doesn't really
breakfast.
matter.
Guaranteed breakfast.
That's it.
Guarantee breakfast. Are you sure? What was
Watford?
your prediction?
4-0.
You know they have that my guy.
I don't know who they have.
Who
Yeah,
I'm
Dennis?
flogging whoever.
The table.
Okay, they got
They have okay. They carry a table.
Nuno at the wheel, it's a 5-0 dub.
When you know at the wheel. All right, man. That's
One
enough.
thing I will say, if this 5 at the back pans out, hey, listen, Ben Davies might have found his position. Guy was class at CB.
Against Pacos.
All right, that's enough, guys. I'll see you later.
6:30 a.m.